why am I here? Why do I play
Yeah,
this?
you'll have to remind us what D&D is. It's been too long.
Yeah, I know, read your character sheet, Nick.
Yeah, I read one sentence and went back to eating.
I don't know how you function straight after work. Oh,
I
wait,
know,
you
I'm really struggling already.
Same. I mean, I still have
If I
work
fall
sitting
asleep,
next to me.
someone's going to like scream down the headphones.
Do it. But
I'm
with
in
money.
I haven't moved from this desk all day.
Well, we're starting.
Apart from to get chips.
We're starting.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Alright. Thanks, Rob.
You're
I'll start the
welcome.
recap then.
Yay!
Go back on mute.
Okay. When last we left our party...
Fuck you.
What the fuck was that?
Matt sneezing, I think.
The sneeze, but I'm using a fucking terrible mic, so
You
fortunately it
sneezed
doesn't noise cancel.
It doesn't noise cancel. You sneezed into your mic.
I did turn away.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you wearing? Is it a headset? You did.
Yeah, it's a fucking awful headset. Well, I pushed the mic away.
Oh right, I was gonna say if you turn away from your headset, it's not moved anywhere further away from your head.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you signed off, but that was Hollowbot.
I miss Hollowbot. At least he doesn't sneeze at me. Alright.
Just trying to play a game, make a game of D&D, and people are being memers.
Go ahead.
When last we left our party, after the death of Hierarchin, the party had to find a way of getting him revived. So after some debate about what to do with the body, they decided to set off for the dwarven fortress of Phalanx. En route, the party encountered a half-orc called Hamilton Glump Dazaran, who had been sent by Queen Killia to find them as they were late, and bring them back safely. He convinced the party that the Queen may be able to help resurrect Hierarchin, and brought them before her, where she told them of an archfey who may be able to help them, called Illatran of the Charred Grove, who lives just south of Dragon's Rest. The party had some brief business in Phalanx, where Yolia went to the Celestial Archives in order to try and learn more about Seraphine, and made another appointment with instructor Veritas Visaurus, oh sorry, not Visaurus, Visauran, in 15 days' time. Meanwhile, the rest of the party went to Gareth's Glamorous Goodies, which had opened a branch within Phalanx. Risu bought some new magic items, and Erlan bought some new armor. Afterwards, the party made their way to the Charred Grove, where after some pixies pranking them, they finally met Illatran of the Charred Grove. The Archfey was reluctant to help, but promised he would help if the party captured an Afriti called Darja. He also offered to Erlan that he would destroy the stone that the Deep Terror had given to him in exchange for retrieving a wildfire core from Dragon's Rest. And why is my map covered in dragons now?
It's Dragon's Rest.
Ask the artist in the group.
Nick.
Matt, why is my map covered in dragons now?
Can't tell you, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm out of ideas now.
You sneezed and it happened.
Alright, I'm gonna put on some music to set the mood. Hang on.
Yes, please.
He's got diddy wings. Look at that little red guy.
We do have diddy wings.
Ta-da!
Is he
Now we're
like
playing
a
D&D.
Triceratops? I don't know, the one with the small arms.
T-Rex, dude.
T-Rex. But I don't know. I don't care for dragons and shit.
I care for dinosaurs.
I'm in hell!
It's because it's a Friday. I'm not used to functioning on a Friday.
I thought you guys would be more lucid on a weekday.
No!
Oh, I love these little guys. Oh, I just saw them. Sorry, go ahead.
So, to set the scene, you guys are in the central chamber in the Charred Grove, where you have been having your meeting with Illatran. He has offered to send you to the elemental plane of fire, where you can capture an Afriti called Darja. He says he will drop you off not far away from Darja's palace and basically just point you in the direction, and the rest is your problem. If you are able to do this, he will be keeping the Afriti as a slave basically forever. but he will use it in the ritual in order to help bring back Hierarchin.
No, not forever.
No, that won't like expend the Afriti. It will just tire it out a bit. He will be keeping Darja forevermore afterwards. He did assure you that Darja is a very evil creature. If that makes you feel any better about robbing a creature of its free will.
It's either that or what other choice we got, really, if we want to get Hierarchin back, right?
Well, that's the offer that Illatran has given you.
And other than that, we have literally no other leads onto how to get
You would
a
have
resurrection.
to search for other leads.
Has everyone figured out what they want to sacrifice?
Have you not?
No.
We've had 4 weeks, Rob.
Is that how long it's been? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this marks 4 weeks since we last played. And by the way, you've known about this sacrifice for like 2 months now.
Yeah, I was going to say it's been nearly 6-7 weeks since Hierarchin had perished.
I thought it was going to be like, 3 sessions. I thought it'd be 6 weeks, and
I think because of that,
Back
he
by now.
needs to sacrifice his entire character.
yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Okay.
Now at this point, Christ.
Was it honorable sacrifice? No.
No,
Sacrifice of no regret? I don't know what it's called.
Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking
The sacrifice of not paying attention.
So,
Yeah.
exactly.
exactly.
The scene is set. You guys, the offer has been made. It's up to you guys whether you wish to accept it or whether you wish to say, nah, screw that. We're going to head back to Phalanx and try and find another way of resurrecting Hierarchin.
And risk him rotting.
I was gonna
Well,
say it's
It's
already
a
how long?
6-day journey back.
Yeah.
You have maybe 6 days before he will no longer be resurrectable via normal means.
Yeah, hurry up, guys, said my ghost.
So
Well, last session you did have an opportunity to speak to them, and it was squandered.
Wasn't I like dancing around on a table and then they put glasses on my corpse or something? There's
They
something weird going on
they
with
did Weekend at Bernie's you. Yeah, they put you in a chair and sunglasses and a baseball cap appeared on you.
it. Wow,
Sounds about right.
such respect.
You're still there, by the way. Your body is still there.
At the table.
Yeah, sat on the chair.
what did we even ask Hierarchin anyway?
Very little.
Yeah.
How's
Like,
being
what was-
dead, basically. And he said, I can float around. And
Who
then you
wasted
guys...
who wasted the questions?
Well, it was
remember
more
that. I
you had
remember the
1
question
minute
was
and you guys
stupid.
just started goofing around. And I was like, okay, you have time for one more question. And then Hierarchin was like, okay, what do you guys want to ask me? I was like, that's one more question. Poof.
Who did?
Anyway, so we've already spent way too long already getting ourselves out here at this point. Listen, this creature's stupidly evil. Even though it's in its own plane,
So,
I'm fine with doing it personally. I have no like qualms about.
Does he have a family?
Illatran will say, Afriti aren't really the familial type. He has a palace full of servants and slaves.
So you're just enslaving someone who already has slaves.
Yes.
What will you do with what will happen to? all
Well,
of his-
I'm assuming another Afriti will move in and take them. I don't really care about them.
Could
That's
you not-
their problem.
Could we not
Could you
free
not-
them?
Yeah,
Sure, if you want to. I don't care. I'm not going to pay you any extra for it.
I think you should. That's just mean.
I don't care about them.
Well, you should. And you wonder why the other Archfey don't like you.
Sorry, I was replying to something. He says, the other Archfey don't like me for a very different reason.
This could be an additional reason. You don't know
It
this.
has nothing to do with that, and clearly you do not understand Fae.
I never claimed to do so.
Look, when you set fire to Titania's garden, she may or may not get a little bit upset. I
Why would
said
you...
it's very important, and she said, "Get out of my house."
You set fire to her home?
Am I or am I not the Archfey of the Circle of Wildfire?
That may be true, but that's still insane. Why would you burn someone's home?
Well, it'll grow back better.
Will it?
Yes, that's what it's all about.
You're not
I
right.
don't just set things on fire because of pyromania.
50-50 though, right?
So, is he? I was going to say, I don't. Is he being truthful there? It is a bit.
Make an
pyromania.
insight check.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, it's to get rid of all the undergrowth wildfires. Right?
21.
That hasn't come through for me. What did you roll?
A 21.
Okay. Let me just roll something. Okay. He seems genuinely sort of offended. Stop drawing, for God's sake. I will put. Look, do you want me to put you on a blank page?
No, that'll make it even easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. I'll put you on a blank page, and you can draw to your heart's content.
So anyway, he feels a bit offended. What? That I don't think it's.
Yeah,
as if pyromania.
Like he's called
Wow.
it's the Circle of Wildfire, and they very much have a like he will explain to you. They have a belief that through burning and cleansing away the stagnation of aged things, they can be given room to flourish greater than they were previously. Right now, the Charred Grove is a wasteland. Who knows what it'll be in 100 years?
It'd still be a wasteland. The whole the whole point of nature is that when things die, it helps grow things anew. It's the whole purpose of nature.
Yes, and this place is dead, and in 100 years, it will be grown.
But there's nothing here to grow from.
That's not true at all. There's loads of vegetation. It just happens to be charred at the moment. And also, you're speaking to a magical fairy, Alex.
Yeah. And
I'm not entertaining this any further.
right.
You did. Six-pack.
I see all the
The
nerds
fairy says,
decided-
"Get a move on. My corpse is decomposing."
Well, I'm fine with it.
Actually, it has another 4 days before it starts decomposing again.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm fine with
Don't tell him that.
doing this because evil thing I don't give a shit about. You know, it's one less evil thing doing evil things of its own volition.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean, you know.
And well, that's one of you who's given the okay. What's everyone else doing currently?
As long as we free the slaves.
Okay. You wish to
Okay, Moses.
go full Khaleesi. Okay, we went in opposite directions there.
Sort of.
Normally just pour in a drink a second. So that's 2-4. This is, Rob, what do you say?
I just wants to go with the flow.
Okay.
He's
Erlan,
a
do you have
fence
any
sitter.
particular feelings? I'll take that as a no.
Erlan's sitting on the fence with
I
Art.
think Erlan is dead.
Or is Mike's? He's lost the ability to voice. He's gone mute.
Sweet. God's sake. I wanted to play D&D, dude. It's been a month.
It's only Friday. What's the worst that could happen?
Brain dead.
Why would
rookies.
you invite misfortune upon us by saying that?
What did Matt do? Matt, is your
Hello.
voice on again?
No,
there we
I'm
go.
struggling. I'm coming in and out because of the internet, but
That's what he said.
Hey.
Why am I here?
Just to
Oh.
suffer, obviously.
Oh, we push the session back half an hour.
I know.
why don't we carry on?
Yeah. Look, at this point, I think everyone who's has anything to say has said their piece. So I think without further ado, Illatran will say, "Okay, great. It sounds like you're all in favor of kidnapping the awful, evil Afriti, who is definitely going to have a wonderful life in my service, and you don't need to feel guilty at all."
Inside check.
Okay, make your insight check.
It's a joke, but I'll roll it anyway. It's a 12, so yeah, he's
Yeah.
on the ball, right?
Nope. No, he's not even trying to hide it. He's joking. Like yeah. He is going to use this Afriti as a fuel source for the next 1,000 or so years.
I mean, there's worse things to happen to a completely evil. There's worse things to happen to a completely evil being.
Mm-hmm. So, he will produce a magical lamp, which he will hold out for one of you to take, and he will say, "You need to have this in close proximity to the Ifrit when you defeat it, and the lamp will shackle the Ifrit and capture it within it. Bring this back to me, and we will. I will consider your payment complete."
I walk up and say, well, being I'm probably going to be in close proximity, having to wear him down a bit, I may as well hold on to this and take the bottle out of his hands or whatever the hell it is.
It's a lamp. It's
It's
you know,
lamp.
think of Aladdin.
Ah, nice. Do we get 3 wishes once if we rub on it after we've captured him?
Different type of genie.
God damn it.
He's a djinn, not a E.
No, he's not a djinn at all. He's an Ifrit.
Is he
Ever.
what?
Fire element rather than air element.
Ginny from Harry Potter.
Anyway, so I take obviously the lamp from his hands
Mm-hmm.
and store it upon myself.
And without saying another word, he just walks straight out the entrance you came in. And a few seconds later, you hear his voice from further down the corridor. Like, "You're supposed to follow me."
You could have said something,
And
and then I proceed to follow him.
okay, I'm assuming the rest of you guys do as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so he leads you out of the same corridor with no other passages or doorways that you came in through. However, instead of coming out to the lava lake where your cart and your beast of burden were, you come out to what appears to be coming out of the same enormous burned tree, but instead of into the middle of a lava lake, you come out into a clearing, and about probably, I don't know, 60 feet ahead of you in front of this clearing is a ring of fire. It's probably 20 feet in diameter. I think all of you have seen enough planar portals to say, hey, that looks a hell of a lot like a portal, even without Hyakin's help.
Okay, Hyakin.
Hyakin's dead, dude.
Just reminding him later.
Okay.
But I turn to the archway. I'm like, so I'm guessing we have to walk through that.
Oh, yes,
through.
yes. I will go through with you, just to point you the way once you get to the other side. However, I will say that this is probably your last chance to ask if there's anything else you want to know about the job.
Yeah. Will he? How powerful is he exactly?
Oh, expect a very deadly challenge. Not just because the Afriti is very powerful, but because your friend was murdered by people who will very much want him to stay dead. And there's not that many people in the area who could possibly bring him back. They'll know that you're going for this Afriti, and they will have been prepared for you.
Are you telling me that the courtesan ass is going to be through that portal?
It's possible. I couldn't tell you what they have prepared for you, but I can tell you they will most likely not make it easy.
Well, I guess. What would you recommend as the best way to try and take down the Afriti then?
Kill it quickly. Afritis are masters of elemental magic and illusions. I would advise you drop him before he has the chance to use his magics against you.
He has to be dead, right?
Also, unsurprising. Well, he has to be reduced to 0 hit points. Yes.
Unconscious,
Okay.
basically.
But yeah, you have to incapacitate him, I guess is be the words that he would use. But incapacitate is a different thing in D&D.
Okay, my other plan would not be a good idea then. Got it.
So he will say, I could not tell you what is prepared for you. I know that Darja will have many soldiers waiting for you. They will most likely be elemental in nature. They will most likely be fire in nature. I wouldn't advise you try and use fire to subdue them.
You know, I would have sworn he'd be weak to fire, being in the free and everything. Just
Look,
makes
you asked
sense.
for advice, I gave you advice.
Yeah.
You can never be too obvious.
I was going to say, yeah, but you could have, you gone for things that aren't so blatant.
I once heard a story about a bird who tried to shoot a fire bow underwater.
That was me.
Oh, weird. Maybe history repeats itself.
Yeah, imagine her trying to shoot a fire bow at a fire creature.
What's a bird
You
doing
guys
underwater?
You guys said the same thing to try it. I tried it.
Well, we
So
don't
I'm not
know.
the only one.
I don't remember things going that way at all.
I do.
Anyway, so lead the way. Oh, will this portal burn us if we tried?
I wouldn't expect it to be comfortable, but it's not going to incinerate you.
Nice. I can't wait to want to not die from heat exhaustion. Thanks.
Oh yes, don't stay in the elemental plane of fire for too long. It is it makes my grove seem like a winter wonderland. You know, being the very embodiment of the concept of flame.
Wonderful. Let's begin.
And he will walk through the portal, leaving you all in this burned clearing with a flaming ring of fire. Is there anything you would like to do before you go in? For
Nope.
reference, Hierarchin's body is still in the meeting room that you are in. You haven't bought it. No one has said they bought it with them.
You
We
left
need
him
to bring it
behind.
with us. You'll probably burn.
I was gonna say, would it not?
Set
Is it not
fire.
better to keep it with him so that he can then?
I
so
mean,
that he can stay there.
he's gone through the portal. You can't ask him, but the DM will say, probably don't bring it onto a battlefield.
Exactly. I mean, it's the stupidest thing idea. So it's probably safe
Mhm.
to not bring him.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows
Okay,
what
then.
sort of compromising situation you'll find him in when you return.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Either way.
So, do you all step through the portal?
Is everyone prepared? Is there anything anyone needs to do that will help him in combat that has a long period of it being usable?
Hill giant
Something like a
strength.
mage, something like a mage armor, if that's something you can do.
Nick already has it active
Yeah.
all the time.
I'm gonna stealth because stealthing is my favorite thing to do.
Okay, you will sneak up on the portal. It doesn't notice you.
Good.
Wow.
And
Where'd Art just disappear to, guys?
Behind that little rock over there, maybe.
I see. Right. Anything else? So no, I'm being
Right,
serious. Has
let's go.
anyone got any kind of like ability, something they can use that lasts a long time that would help in combat?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Hell Giant Strength. Let me just roll. Where
Okay.
You mean
that your
I-
potion?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I have the group sneaky, but if we're sneaking on a portal, then that's no good.
I was going to say I'm not sure how effective that'll be. It might be more
Again,
useful.
I would look at durations on that. I think they each
An
like
hour.
okay, an hour. Yeah.
So yeah, we
then. Everybody gets
how many? It's +10, isn't it?
Yeah. Everyone gets +10 on their stealth checks.
Cool. Is
Oh.
there anything you can do, Hamilton? Or is it you just a big guy who swing axe? Me roll.
mad.
He hasn't read his character sheet. Don't expect him to know.
I'm here
I
for
know.
the fun.
And what about you, Elan? Surely you got anything? I don't. Obviously, all I do is punch it. We've already established this thing for me.
Logan, anything I need to do from a Hell Giant Strength, or just consume it?
It's just
Mark
I mean,
it
I
off.
would advise you like read what it does so that you know what you're doing. But
Right. Yeah, it's a good shout.
because I believe
Yeah.
it takes a bonus action to drink it.
I got
Increases your strength score to 21 for 1 hour.
it. So it's currently on 13. Let me just make note of that.
Okay then. So other than Sarah and Rob,
Okay.
I think no one else has said anything.
Okay. You're all
So
good
I
to
guess
go.
we can go. Yeah, so probably all try to stealth in and maybe see if we can sneak in without getting caught instantly. I know that sounds a bit
Okay.
stupid, but you know.
I mean, at the minute, your job is just to walk through the portal.
True, but you never know what'll happen as
So-
soon as we walk through
Yeah.
the portal.
That's true. So, I'm guessing you all go through the portal, yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone make a constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Fine.
bleh.
As the immense heat of this wave of this ring of burning fire hits you as you pass through it.
I so should have used my
Anyone?
flame potion as well.
Have you got a flame resistance potion?
That was actually what I was waiting for, but
Yeah.
maybe save it.
Missing the point.
Yeah, at this point, how long does it last for as well is the question.
Uh,
If it's half an hour, I'd wait until we're closer to a big combat encounter. You know, with a giant,
get
big
real-
bad, evil fire element, Jin thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We all rolled pretty mediocrely.
I didn't. I rolled really well.
I'm gonna have to
Mediocre,
refresh the page
mediocre.
because nothing's coming through for me. 1 second.
Nick.
Nicolaso. Yeah, it's probably.
Oh, sorry, I'm awake.
There we go. It's
He's
all
gone
coming
back to
through
work.
now. There we go. I was like, huh. No one has posted anything in chat the whole game. It was just not coming through for me for some reason. So, the DC was 15. So, did anyone roll below at 15?
Yeah.
Currently, Sarah.
Sarah.
We're still waiting on Nick to roll,
Hold
so we
on.
can.
I forgot how to get to the dice.
Con saving throw. Just do it on your character sheet. Core stats page.
Con save.
There we go. That one. Cool. So, both Risu and
Yeah, 27.
Hamilton.
Too late now.
Wasn't that rolled as Hjarkin and not Hamilton?
No, it is
No, it says
rolled
Hamilton.
with Hamilton. It's just that Nick's name in Roll20 is Hyarkin
Oh, okay.
instead of Nick. So, both Nick and Sarah, you take 1 point of exhaustion from heat. So, until you cure this point of exhaustion by resting and getting out of the heat, you will have
Wait
disadvantage
a minute,
on.
those first two don't count. It
Nope.
was Hierarchin.
You will have
No, you were
disadvantage
Hamilton.
on all ability checks.
Yikes.
Welcome to Firetown, boys.
Ew.
I will now describe as you all come out of the portal, and you are given slight respite from the heat of the immense fire as you were being transported between realms. You step out into a desert, still scorching hot and arid air. It is essentially featureless as far as the eye can see in any direction.
Which is
Oh, okay. Sat on a sandstone boulder, only about 30 feet away from the portal, is Illatran, who looks over to you and says, "Oh, what took you guys so long?"
The heat.
Too busy figuring out if
That's
the portal's
not going to
scary or
get
not.
any better anytime soon, my friend.
You don't have any medicine.
Ot says I was too busy figuring out whether or not I should hide from the portal.
I mean, I can help you with the heat, but it'll cost you.
What's the cost?
What you got?
Are you thinking items or money?
Whatever you have that you think I would like.
What did you have for your 70th birthday? How old's this guy?
This guy, you have no idea.
What did you get for your 5th birthday? He's got to be more than 5.
He's we don't really celebrate birthdays
in a non-linear timeline.
Yeah, I mean, literally, the Feywild has a non-linear timeline. Like, traveling through the Feywild is one of the ways to travel through time.
Do you have a mum?
I do. She's called Melora. She's the goddess of nature.
Ah.
And you burnt her garden?
No, I burned Titania's garden.
Oh.
She's one of the other Archfey. Archfey of the Moon.
I have a blue sapphire.
How much it worth?
It says 50 GP.
Sweeten the pot a bit.
A boat ticket that I used?
Nope.
A pirate outfit?
Nope.
Hmm.
Ooh, actually. No, pirate outfit and the sapphire and sweeten the pot a bit.
Pale feather from an admirer?
No! It's
See-
worthless.
CEO
You're
needs...
just like turning out your pockets like I've just got pocket lint.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, man. Oh, I have a crowbar.
Again.
And
Virtually worthless, that's Logan's point.
Yeah.
Blue sapphire, pirate outfit.
I mean, the pirate outfit is funny. He would like that. The sapphire is worth money. He would like that. But then both not worth a lot.
I have holy water.
That's worth something. How much you got?
1. Just 1.
It's only like worth 20 gold.
I don't even know what I'm getting.
Get another 30 gold's worth of stuff. Like, come to 100 gold.
1 greater healing potion?
That'd do it.
Okay, do that.
So the pirate outfit, the sapphire, the holy water, and the greater healing potion.
So what am I getting first?
He will cure your point of exhaustion as he holds out his hand for the items.
Okay. I'll pass that over.
As you pass him the pirate outfit, it vanishes, and then it appears on him. He's now dressed as a pirate.
Excellent.
He says, "Yar, by fire be cleansed," as he casts greater restoration on you and cures your 1 point of exhaustion.
Yay!
What would Alex and I get if we went for this relief?
He could, you could negotiate with him for something different, some other form of buff that may help you.
Is
He
my,
wouldn't be able to cure a point of exhaustion that you don't have, but he may be able to protect you from the heat.
Like
Is
a
our
fire
bottom
resistance.
What's up, sorry, Matt?
is my bottomless jug still needs charging?
Still needs charging, but that's worth it. Your alchemy jug.
Yeah, but that costs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So what's this? Sorry, I just come back. So we've met a person who has healed people's points of
This was
exhaustion.
Illatram was waiting for you on the other side, and he's healed Sarah's point of exhaustion in exchange for a sapphire worth 50 gold, a pirate outfit that he is now wearing, and a greater healing potion.
Okay. What could you offer me for resistance to fire? What would I have to offer you? Sorry. I have, and I pull out 4 flasks of holy water. These.
That's a start. The holy water's worth about 20 gold for each flask.
That's 80 gold.
He's not really interested in gold, but he's interested in stuff that has a gold value. So, like gems or flasks of holy water or potions. You couldn't just give him gold coins.
I
But,
turn around.
he could give you fire resistance if you give him 150 gold's worth of stuff.
Okay. Easy enough. Because So
Mhm.
as
You
well as the
stole all
4
our
flasks, that's
fucking
80.
money.
I don't know what you're on about, mate.
I
as
do.
well as the 4 flasks, that's 80 gold. So
Mhm.
I pull out 2 bottles of fine wine.
Okay.
They're worth 20 gold each. I'm sure he wouldn't mind a drink or two.
You love wine. Yep. So that
Right.
brings you up to 120 gold. You got another 30 gold to go.
Ah.
But those are both things that he would very happily accept.
Actually, I take 1 flask, 1 wine. I keep 1 wine for myself, and
Okay.
instead I offer him a ruby.
Worth 50 gold.
It is worth 50 gold.
Okay. Yeah, he will take that.
Okie doke. I will mark them off.
So he is wearing the pirate outfit, and it features an eye patch. His eye that isn't covered by the eye patch is now that ruby.
Nice.
And he says, "Arr, I grant to thee the protection against energy." And he casts protection against energy on you and gives you resistance to fire.
Nice. So, out of game, how's that work in terms
You
of
will
like?
half fire damage.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's a good spell.
Cool. I'm happy with that. How long does this last?
I will check. It's probably not going to be what the default spell is. I think I'll have it last for what's fair, 5 hours.
Woo! I think that's definitely fair. Thank you.
Okay.
5 hours. I'm sure that will help me through this entire encounter, or majority of it, anyway.
Mm-hmm. And that will also. You suddenly do not feel the heat of the desert.
Very nice. Thank you.
So you are now quite at home in this wide, scorching sands. He will say, "Is there anyone else who wishes to give me stuff?"
So, what? Just out of curiosity, if you have 1 point of exhaustion, you just get advantage. What does 2 or more points? Disadvantage.
Well, 5 points kills you.
Oh.
But the things get steadily worse, and I will go through them. Yolia won't because she's now immune to the heat of this place, but the rest of you will be making periodic Constitution saving throws. The DC won't be 15; it will be lower than that.
So we could die of exhaustion in this.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
This is a messed up place. You guys are high level now. However,
Cool.
1 point of exhaustion, disadvantage on all ability checks. 2 points of exhaustion is your speed is halved. 3 points is you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. So at that point, you have disadvantage on everything. 4 points your hit point maximum is half. 5 points, your speed is reduced to 0 as you effectively just collapse. And 6 points, you die.
Oh boy.
And as well, it's not like you take a long rest and it cures all your exhaustion. That takes time to go away.
Okay.
So
Exhaustion
people,
is messed up. Beware of heat.
so people who wants to also receive a buff to prevent them from having to constantly roll for their exhaustion.
Well, I don't have anything, so
Okay.
Hmm.
Everyone's just gonna have to roll better.
You can have a cloak of arachnida.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yes. Would you like a
I'd say-
cloak of erectile dysfunction, an
Okay, that
explorer's
is
pack, and an immovable rod?
The cloak is, honest to God, a very valuable item. So
Yes,
if you
I'll
give
get
that
lots
up,
of fire protection.
it would give fire protection to you and one other person, I would say.
Ah, does Matt want fire
Wow.
protection as well?
What does that cloak do?
Yeah, what does it do? There's no description for it.
Read your journal where it is a magic item. With all of the other magic items that your characters have.
Oh, I have other stuff. I've only got one thing. I'm looking at my inventory. Oh, okay. You can have a belt of dwarven kind, a cloak.
Nope, that's not
phantom
yours.
it's not
Water.
yours, asshole.
necklace of magic armor,
No, that's Hierarchins.
Christmasm cheer.
Look, you
I haven't got anything then.
you have the cloak and you have the immovable rod, I believe.
Yes, give them to him.
Those are like both powerful magic items.
I was gonna say
Like-
you're losing an AC point there.
No, the cloak doesn't do that. The cloak gives you resistance to poison. It gives you a climbing speed equal to your walking speed, as essentially you can Spider-Man up walls. You can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down. It lets you
Oh
Spider-Man.
my god, I'm going to use that and just.
Yeah.
Are we in a cave?
No,
I
you're
don't
in a
know where I
desert.
am.
Right. I'm in.
Oh, I can't
This is
climb on the
killing
sky.
me, guys. I need you to like focus a little bit.
Yeah, I'll
Listen,
keep
that
my keep my
that-
cloak then. I can scale the
that cloak
sandwiches or
is-
something.
Dude, that cloak is literally useless out here.
Out here in the desert.
Yeah, anywhere else would be good, but
Might stop me getting sunburn.
Might be.
I'm going to put it on.
Okay. You were already wearing it. You're already attuned to it.
Okay. I'll
Like, this
show
is
it
just
off
one
then.
of your magic items.
Okay.
Would he have? What would How much would the bead of force be worth to him? Because it is magic item, but at the same time, I was gonna say it's kind of like a one use.
Yeah, but it's a really good one use.
Yeah. I have four.
He
of
wouldn't
them.
give you a resistance to fire damage, but he would give you relief from the heat, I think.
Would
So
that mean? Would that mean
to
I'd
make
stop?
you wouldn't have
rolling?
to make saving throws. for
Yeah, you know, what,
exhaustion.
fair enough, buddy. Here you go then. And I pull out my pocket the rock and then realize it's the wrong thing. Quickly hide it and bring out the bead of force again.
offer him the rock and see what he says.
Or I did that, he didn't
Yeah.
like it.
So if people are suffering from the heat, could we use the bead of force to help them? Would they still get exhausted?
Read what the bead of
Isn't
force
it just?
does,
Isn't just a
Sarah.
grenade? Isn't it essentially just a grenade?
No, it's like it's a prison.
It traps them in a hamster ball, but it lets gases pass through it, so it wouldn't protect you from like the hot air.
Stinky.
And also, it hurts you when you go in it.
Oh.
Well, by
Oh,
the
yeah.
way, we've just figured out the way that we're going to trap that thing. We're going to beat it down, and then we're going to chuck it in the. We'll get Sarah to use one of her bead forces.
I wish I had that really
Good.
cool thing that I had in campaign 1, which just like stores a live person in a rock.
The Stone. You've essentially got that. It's what this lamp is that he gave you. Like,
Yeah,
if
the
you
lamp.
reduce him to 0 hit points with this lamp within 30 feet of him, it will capture him.
Oh right, but like with the soul stone, I just lobbed it at the guy and it just grabbed him. Didn't
Did
it?
that like after weakening him enough?
Oh, okay. But
it was
wasn't
at
like,
the end of the boss fight.
yeah, it wasn't down to 0 though, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, is anyone else going to get this exhaustion prevention thing from him, or fire resistance at least?
If it can kill you, you might as well probably try and take some protection.
I mean, Hamilton has very high constitution. He rolled poorly last time,
I was
but
going to say, yeah, but he also rolled a nat 1.
sad.
I have come to the decision, Nick, that your account in general is just cursed. You clearly insulted a god who does not like you anymore.
He insulted me when he didn't learn the 6
Sarah?
times I said you were in a desert.
Yeah.
There we
I
go. Look,
definitely recommend
nat 20.
you attempt to get at least the thing to prevent exhaustion if you haven't already. You only get a +1.
I mean,
everyone else-
I just cleared my exhaustion. He's already had 100 gold.
You're gonna
from me.
get while we're walking to this dude's place, we'll have to make other rolls. Logan just said this.
Hmm.
Can I have some, please?
What you gonna give him?
You can have one of my beta force.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna say it's probably
Yeah.
the
You
best.
can
You've got
expand.
4 of them.
Not anymore. I don't even.
3 now.
I was hoarding them.
Hmm. You could always buy more Smile.
Mm. There we go.
Rob, it's up to you because you technically get a +2, but also you, like Erlan is fine. He gets a +4, and Nick should never have to worry. He gets a +8. He has to roll really bad to fail. I'm guessing.
Hmm.
What was this for?
I mean,
Exhaustion.
guys.
Right.
Please.
I mean, I don't need to worry about it, do
No.
I?
No,
No,
You
you're
can
I
have
fine.
some of my
Yeah,
weapons
you're
if you
fine.
want, so I can give
No,
him some
no, you're
tasks.
Nick. You should be fine. You have a +8. Like, as long as you don't roll anything lower than probably a 4 or something like that. I don't know what the DC is going to be because none of us.
I think you just got unlucky, mate.
You'll
To
be
be
fine.
honest.
You'll be fine.
And what would happen if you roll low then? You get
a
set
point
on
of
fire.
exhaustion.
Yeah, and what does that do? Just make you walk slower.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it basically means that you roll disadvantage, don't you? More often.
So I'm gonna link what exhaustion does for you all, okay?
Anyway, Nick. Anyway, it's not good. There we go. That's it's probably.
Bad thing, bad.
But
Let me
you're
copy
fine.
and paste it in.
See, I'm fine.
Let's see.
It was just like whether Rob wanted to get the
What
extra
the-
Yeah.
bit.
I think he's
That's
good.
what it does. 1 point disadvantage on ability checks, 2 points movement speed halved, 6 points death.
So yeah,
Really
as
hope
long
my,
as you, Nick, as long as you've gotten rid of that first point of exhaustion that
What?
Sarah just did.
How do I know if I'm exhausted?
But
You-
I
you
told
got-
you
you
you were
rolled earlier.
exhausted. You failed that first con save.
Logan sounds pretty exhausted.
I am
Right.
so exhausted.
Okay, how
We
do I get
have
rid of that?
barely started playing.
Offer
we just need to
something of
roll another-
value. No. Offer something of value to.
Offer your soul.
Whatever
Oh,
his name
fine,
is.
he can have my cloak then. Even though you said it was good.
It is good. Don't do it.
No, I'll stay exhausted.
Okay, stay exhausted then. You have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Good luck.
Oh no.
Is
no,
there is there
you
any
can have an
other?
immovable rod?
Okay, yeah,
don't
the
need that.
immovable rod's fine. You can get fire resistance and well,
Yay.
you can get either fire resistance and you won't have to make checks for exhaustion anymore, or he can cure the point of exhaustion. One or the other. Which one do you want?
Get rid of the exhaustion.
Okay.
Uh,
Greater restoration, and he cures your point of exhaustion.
Hooray.
And you no longer have the immovable rod.
Okay. Rod
Right.
gone.
Rod's gone.
So we're all good. Everyone's done everything they
Yeah, I
want with this
believe so.
dude.
Everyone's
Yeah.
happy? Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So he will, dressed in his pirate outfit with his new ruby eye, point north and say, "It's about an hour's walk in that direction somewhere. Have fun. It's your problem now." And
You're
then
an
he
arse.
vanishes.
As he
No.
just before he vanishes, and says, "You're an arse, you know that."
I can always take the fire resistance back. You hear his voice on the wind.
Right. Well, we know which way to go. Two of us are good at traversing the land as it is.
Wait, so
Let's
this
just get. Dude, we ain't got time.
no, with this hour thing, yeah. My whole potion that I took, Hill joints.
You can have not taken it yet. I'll allow
Okay.
that.
Thanks. I thought that would be real mean of a DM to.
Well,
Some DMs would be that mean. Logan is very generous as a DM.
Thank you, sir.
Praise me more.
Logan, just a quick question. You know
Hello,
my
I'm
DOS
Logan.
loot, the abilities that I get with it, they don't take up spell slots, do they?
They do not.
Okay, I'm going to cast Fly and I'm going to start just levitating above everyone in
Okay.
a laid back position.
How long does fly last?
Doesn't say, it just says Fly.
Well, I mean, like, it casts the spell fly. So, like, use the app and look up what fly does.
Right, give me a sec.
Concentration up to 10 minutes. Well, you wouldn't have to concentrate on it because it's being cast through the loop, but it lasts for 10 minutes.
Alright, I'm going to
Give
fly
you a-
for a bit.
Gives you a flying speed of 60 feet for the duration. So, I would say, since Erlan isn't having to walk for this part of the journey, or at least some of it, I will give him advantage on his saving throw if he has to make one. I don't remember if I said you don't or not.
Advantage, you mean saving throw on?
On exhaustion.
I don't, because I gave my bead force, so.
Okay. So everyone who has to make saving throws, still, make a saving throw, as you are going to travel north for an hour in the scorching hot desert.
So was that Rob and Nick?
Save him.
Just Rob and Nick, yeah.
So,
Saving throw.
yep, con saving throw. You've done like 20 of them. Yep, that's a success with ease. Oh, that is
Yeah.
also a success.
yeah.
As the desert heat does not affect you, as you travel for about an hour under scorched, arid desert air in the mostly featureless area. Thanks to it being featureless, you find your eyes begin to wander, and those of you who are particularly perceptive, especially Risu, would notice there is something enormous flying in the sky.
Is it Erlan?
Much, much higher than Erlan. It's, I mean, for modern reference, it's probably about the same size and height that a passenger plane would normally fly. But with your eyes wandering across the featureless landscape, you can see there is something huge circling somewhere in the distance to the north of you.
Can I cast invisibility and fly up to it and see if I can get a better...
It's really far away.
It's very far away.
But
I mean,
what would be the estimate distance?
Yeah.
Few hundred feet.
Probably a few miles away, and then like another mile up in the air. Like it's flying at cruising altitude.
Can I tell what
You can
size
see
it
it
is?
because
What it is from a size and shape?
you can make a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Might
Yeah,
as well
like
do
you all
perception
notice it
checks.
after Risu points it out. So, okay. Anyone else who wants to make a check? Sarah got.
Sorry, I'm just having to use my
Sure, yeah,
fucking
sure.
Wait,
no,
trackpad.
if Sarah's pointing out, do we even need to, or?
Yeah, well, this is to see if you can tell what it is.
Oh.
You can tell it's huge.
Okay.
Perception.
Okay.
Oh, nothing.
Negative
Sand in
1.
my eye.
Hell
Yeah, you get
My
sand in
God.
your eyes.
He
Oh,
thinks we're in a cave.
Every time.
How do you get
kills me
negative?
every time
How do you
Rob
get
rolled
negative
anything.
rolls?
It's got
Yeah,
minus
he
Yeah,
has
it's
a
yeah,
negative
wisdom.
modifier and he rolled a 1. So, like, he has 1 minus 2 is negative 1.
Oh,
I think you just blinded yourself.
It's a good thing we get an ability
See.
point in our next level, Rob. God, you've got to get rid of that.
I'm
Maybe.
going to
You
hear a
get a
very
beat
blonde
smile.
moment I had with perception, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's more like you're squinting at it in the distance, but you're like, whatever it is, it's huge. Erlan, that looks like some sort of dragon. Like, a really, really, really huge dragon, even by dragon standards.
Right, we're killing a dragon today then, guys.
Well, there is definitely a very large dragon in the area.
Right, we should probably be careful. But I do have a plan for that.
Could you
If
make out if it's chromatic or is it
It
metallic?
looks pretty red.
I'm going to be honest, I'm a big dum-dum, so I doubt that I'd know what a fucking... I'm a country bumpkin, so I doubt I'd know
Dude,
anyway.
you know what a fucking color is.
Yeah, like
It is 60 miles away, though, so I imagine I can only see the brief outline of it.
yeah. I mean, like with a 20, it looks enormous and red.
Okay, then I tell everyone it's red.
Man, this fire resist is going to come in handy if we have to fight that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. For reference, like this thing is like the size of a passenger plane. It's probably like 2 to 3 times the size of the Silver Guardian was. So
It's huge. Does it look like it's flying towards us, or is it like flying
nope,
away?
it is circling over something very far in the distance to the north.
Hmm.
Like much further than what you think your destination is.
Right, okay. So we probably won't have to worry about it too much, hopefully.
For now.
So yeah, because it's so far off, how far away are we around from our supposed destination?
I think you've probably been traveling for roughly an hour. You haven't got like a watch on you to keep track of time, and he only said it was in like he gave you a very vague idea of the area. You know it should be somewhere around you, and to set the scene, you're kind of I say you're in a desert, but it's not just completely flat sand. There's like rocky, like sandstone outcroppings and mesas that like give the terrain some level of elevation.
Is there anything else suspicious around this area? Like, does anything else stand out, or is it just this red dragon, basically?
With your passive perceptions, that is what you saw. If you'd like to look around.
I climb up onto one of the larger rocky outcrops to like get some height.
Okay.
And try to see if I can find anything else if we're meant to be around where we are. Maybe there's something.
Okay.
Maybe
Make
something out that doesn't
a
look right.
perception check or a survival check, whichever is higher for you.
Oh, I know which one I'm going to make. That's a bad roll, but at least it gives me a +6 or 12.
Well, unfortunately, again, you definitely don't see a palace. There doesn't seem to be anything of that nature anywhere near you.
Ah.
You occasionally see things like small lizards, and there's very little plant life, unsurprisingly, in this desert. Not even cactuses grow here.
Guys, this fuck has duped us a bit.
Maybe if you roll better than a 12, there was something to find.
We're all going to die of exhaustion. Can I have a look around as well?
You can certainly try.
I can try indeed. What do you say, survival?
Survival or perception. Whichever.
Equally terrible, so let's do survival today. Yay!
You see just as little as Yolya.
Hell yeah.
You get distracted by a small lizard climbing on your foot.
Ooh.
I'll try helping out with survival. I'm supposed to be good at this.
Okay.
Yay!
That's a lot better. Risu, since you aren't limited to being stuck on the ground, you're able to fly up in the air and get a much better vantage point. You see, probably on the opposite side, a couple of these like sandstone plateaus away, it appears to be a group of dwarves who are stood around chatting to one another, seemingly oblivious to the heat of the desert. Big ginger beards and dark skin.
Digging holes.
The first thing I will say is that we were told that these guys are very good at deception.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably be careful going and interacting with things in this realm.
Would Sarah notice if they seem like they maybe have? If they look like they're part of the cult of Zernas?
Okay. Well, I mean, Cult of Zernas, there's a very easy way to check if they're affiliated with that. With your, you'd have to make a perception check, I think, to try and look for eyes.
Sarah, because you found them, I think that should be you. And
should I try lucky?
Yeah, you
I'll
can
try
look at
lucky.
that if you want to try and help.
That's
Try
worse,
help.
and you have to take the new roll.
Yeah.
Oh
They
my God.
definitely have eyes.
I have eyes. Anyone got binoculars?
I look up. Obviously, you say that, and I'm like, no shit.
I mean, they're pretty far away,
Well, I
man.
mean,
What
like-
do you want from me?
She has pointed out the group to you guys. You guys can be aware of their presence, and the rest of you can try and discern information about them if you would like.
Ott will give it a go. He loves trying to look at things.
No, I literally put my hand in front of your face to stop you from looking, and then instead attempt it myself. There we go. That's
Awesome.
a roll.
I slap your hand off my face.
You don't see any extra eyes. However, you do see that their beards are not ginger. They're made of fire, and their skin is not dark. It appears to be made of metal.
They're robots?
These are not normal dwarves. They appear to be elemental in nature. And they appear to be stood around chatting with one another. One of them points up towards the dragon.
Well, my belt of dwarven kind could actually come in use here. What I think we should do is that we should get ready to pounce on them. So if we can get people to surround their position, I can go in, speak to them. If they start going, hurdy-dur, fuck you, we can basically pounce on them and get the upper hand.
I will put you
actually
on the map so you can get a better idea of these things.
Yeah, I was thinking what we actually do is we just try and eavesdrop on whatever they're saying. They're obviously just stood around talking. We just find out what they're talking about. Then we might be able to discern some more info off just listening to them. We could just leave them alone then.
Your guys' current position on this map is not where you actually are. That's just I had to put you somewhere on the map for you to be able to put yourselves as you. You would be to the south of them, but you'd be further away. This is their location.
Okay.
Can we sneak on over?
They look like they're ready to fight, so I know that there's going to be a fight. They're bad guys.
I mean, they're definitely carrying weapons.
Hand axes. Shovels? Digging holes?
Let me check what they actually... I think it's hammers, what these guys have. Let me check.
So, Logan,
yeah, it's warhammers.
They're holding
just-
Warhammer figurines.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I could probably use something better for Sentry. Move me up so I can actually see some of these things. Or...
So if you want to be anywhere on this map sneaking around, you will have to roll stealth checks.
We
Yeah, we'll do
have
the second time.
Right now, you are
Fine.
currently south of this map. This is just their location, and I had to put you somewhere on this so that you guys can control your characters.
So are these areas kind of like round here? Are these risen?
These are, yeah, those are like raised plateaus.
Okay, so we're in like a sort of a valley.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
Well-
more that this desert, at least this section of the desert, is populated by a lot of these different plateaus.
First of all,
Yeah,
are they?
I'll sneak up on them. Well, go on.
Sorry. Are they speaking dwarf first of all? Because that would be very important to know. Because there's no point other people sneaking up, unless.
You would have to get closer to try and listen in.
I'm gonna cast invisibility from my DOS loot.
Okay.
Because that way I don't have to.
You
And I'm
play
gonna.
a brief tune on the lute, and then you vanish from sight.
draws
You can make a
attention.
stealth check. Well, he's doing this, I'm assuming, when he's far away. You
Yeah.
can make a stealth check with advantage.
Yeah. Well, Rob, I played the entire Freebird guitar solo then, so
5 minutes long.
yeah.
I'll also look to try and get close and listen in on them as well, just in case.
So invisibility lasts for 1 hour or until you drop it by taking an action. And
God damn.
that's
I
an
think I'm
18 on stealth for Erlan and a 28 on stealth for Yolia. You are both able to move as you see fit.
That's actually
Alright.
because of my spell.
So
Mhm.
you can move to where you are on the map at the moment if you want.
I'd say follow. We try and like sneak around to this side where we can be a
Okay.
bit less
Okay.
seen, but like try and get within range to hear what they're saying.
Okay. Let's listen in.
Okay,
Are we
none of
close
them
enough
see
at
you.
this distance, or is it a bit?
Yes,
far?
you hear them speaking a language. I don't believe you speak any form of primordial, do you?
Oh my god!
Oh,
Rob, get
fuck
up here, you
off.
dumb dumb.
Yay! I'm
God.
involved. Yeah, I'll move on over.
You'll have to stealth.
I wonder if the
The
rogue will
master-
be able to stealth.
Let's give it a try.
This is Rob. I bet he rolls in that one here.
That one. 30!
Oh my god, I'm not even going to roll against that.
No, there's no point.
Shall I
Yeah,
just
where
like
do you wanna
stand
go,
here?
Rob?
You imagine-
Yeah.
Rob, you're so hidden. You could quite literally slap them in the face. They wouldn't realize you're there.
So, yeah, you would hear it's definitely like a regional dialect, so you're not able to like pick up on all of what they're saying. Basically,
Are they from Albuquerque?
no, the language they're speaking is actually Ignan, which is a type of primordial. So like you're able to pick up on the gist of the conversation though, just from like the odd word that you do recognize, and they seem to be talking about the dragon overhead and debating what they think it's doing. Some of them say it might be looking for their master's palace. Some of them say it's probably hunting. Some of them say, shut up, you're supposed to be looking for intruders.
Oh, so they know we're here. And they aren't friendly then.
Who's this
They've
little...
been informed.
Who's that guy?
We sneak.
They've obviously been informed, so
Sneak, sneak.
they're looking out for intruders. Anything else here? Can we discern like the location from what they're talking about? Like, are they?
I mean, I tell you, Rob can try and make an intelligence check. It's
can
hard
try.
because he only sort of speaks the language. He can pick up on a few words with his knowledge of primordial.
Skills, intelligence.
Could Rob
Ooh.
see where
No.
the footprints lead to or lead from? Or are they just everywhere?
Unfortunately, there's very few tracks in this desert. There's,
Would-
the sands shift easily in the weather,
Would
and these guys appear
myself
to have
as a
been here for a
wanderer,
while.
with my wanderer background, be a bit more clued in on maybe where their tracks would be?
I would say if you or Sarah wanted to get to a vantage point or take some time to uninterrupted to try and explore the area and search for tracks, I would allow you to try and do it.
If we're at a vantage point here, would that with my 28, would I have to reroll?
Sorry, I
stealth?
didn't see you ping anywhere then.
I didn't ping, but I mean, like, as in here, as in on where we are currently. Like,
Uh,
obviously, I'm trying to discern where they've come from because they've obviously come from the palace.
Maybe if you were able to get up on top of the mesa, like next to you, it's probably about 15 feet high.
So if I could climb that. I've got
Yeah.
climbing abilities. So
You
if I
can
climbed
climb
up to here,
Stealth check.
okay. What's that? Come on, don't fuck me, girl. Ooh, 14.
So do these guys have passive perception then, just like listening out? Like if Alex
Uh,
rolls too low.
I'm rolling against you at the minute.
Oh, okay.
You do have passive perception, but
The one time I say "don't fuck me, girl," and I get fucked by.
Mhm. It's because Gil didn't make that dice for you.
I know.
What even is that passive? Well, either way, I've rolled already, and you're not immediately noticed, but one of them does say, "Hey, I think I heard something up there. One of you go check it out." I don't want to check it out. You check it out. As you're able to vaguely get the gist of this conversation, as they are debating going up and looking at whatever has caused that noise.
So they heard it from over
From
here.
Yolya, yes.
Uh-oh, you guys.
The Spaghettios.
While I'm still up here, can I make my survival check to see if I can find their tracks?
You can attempt to. Yeah.
16.
Okay. You can see that there are tracks heading further north, that these guys appear to have come from north and then stopped here. However, while you are looking over the corner, one of these dwarves is going to climb up the mesa and look straight at you and yell, "They're here!" And I would like everyone to roll initiative. And I have a lot of initiative to roll.
I had a plan to throw a lizard at them.
Oh, it's a bit late now. Should have done it earlier, Smile.
I didn't see my.
I might have to log off and log back on for all these nat ones I'm getting.
Oh, it won't let me
I don't think
roll.
that'll help.
I know, but it's a good luck charm. We've had, what, 2, 3 nat ones so far? 1,
Yeah,
Yeah,
am
we
I-
haven't been doing
4.
well.
It
4
won't
nat
let me
ones.
roll.
What do you mean?
Oh,
it
you
wouldn't
need
let
to click
roll?
on your person, that's
Yeah,
why,
click on
Nick.
your token.
God, using a trackpad is awful.
Whoa!
Where is it?
Alright, I got a lot to roll here.
Hold on, you haven't put me on the map, that's why.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you
I
are,
have.
you
It's
are.
right here.
Have I rolled yet,
This
by the
guy.
way?
This one.
That
Have I
weird
rolled
looking
yet?
dude.
It won't,
No.
it won't let me,
Yes.
No, you haven't.
You got a
it
5
won't let
as
me
well as
click on
me.
it.
Oh, Logan, you won't let him click on it.
It won't let me click on it.
Oh, you got to give them
Let
permission to
me,
use
let
it.
me have a
Because
second.
I'm not actually appearing up on the turn order, I don't know.
It should represent you.
Oh,
No, it's not
Represents
letting me
character
click.
Hamilton Clump Dazaran.
oh right, yeah, you haven't shown up there. I can see you rolled, but
Oh, I know why. It's because I've got the pen selected.
There we go.
Hold on.
Did I
got
roll
it back.
5
Now it's
before?
let me.
Right, I'll change back to 5 then.
And I've drawn all over him.
It's fine, I can delete. I've just done it.
delete his character. All his marks.
Did you see all the dots
Other than
underneath?
Sarah, we've all rolled really badly on our fucking
This is
initiative.
the
Well, I
only
rolled
time I'm
quite well
ever
the
going to
second
roll
time.
well.
Alright.
Not that it matters when you roll on initiative, because you won't get a go anyway.
Yeah, it's just, what order people go in.
Does kind of help though, not letting the enemy basically get free round on you essentially.
Well, some of you aren't even on the map yet. You have to remember.
Uh-huh.
You will be arriving at the start of your at the end of
Oh
your next
right, yeah,
turn.
because we're not in yet.
Yeah, you didn't come in.
So you can decide where you want to place yourselves
Nope, you will be coming from the south.
within reason.
But I'm super fast. That's okay. And I shoot far away anyway.
Or, there we go. Wasn't a good roll anyway. So then,
Just a heads up, they've only seen me, right? They've still not seen Rob or.
they haven't seen Rob or Erlan because Erlan is invisible and Rob got a 30 on his stealth.
Yeah.
But they are going to be aware that the rest of you are here. So, Sarah, your turn is first. You can spend your whole turn getting onto the map. And you would arrive at the end of your turn. Same with Taito.
Can I sneak on then?
Yeah, I'd allow it. Roll stealth.
Stealthing plus whatever I get.
Okay. You also have to roll stealth for Taito.
Why can't they be on the same sheet? Can I do that? Found it. There you go.
Okay.
Wait,
Fred?
yeah, super sneaky.
We take the first one out of those.
Oh, why is it two?
You somehow rolled with
I
advantage on it.
can fix it. Give me a sec.
Oh well, I have advantage anyway if it's my favorite enemy.
What?
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 You have advantage on, like, I don't know, what does it say? What does it give you?
On my character sheet, you told me to read it.
Yeah? So what does it say? You read it.
I thought. Oh, additionally, you have advantage on saving throws against the spells.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Not sneaking.
That doesn't give you advantage on literally everything against your favorite enemy.
Oh.
So, first up is the one who got a 20 on his initiative. And the first thing
You need
he's
to
going
fix
to
the turn
do...
order, I think.
Uh,
Oh, wait, no,
really?
sorry. I'm wrong.
I already fixed it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's in descending order. So, yeah, the one who got a 20 on his initiative. So, go back to where you were, Sarah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you came from the south.
Oh.
If you want to be on the map, you have to get on the map. He's going to head 30 feet straight south and, like, see both of you because you're stood in the open.
They're a bit far up, aren't they?
Okay, well, they can be further back, but even so, they will be in the open. As you have arrived silently and, like, just got to the area, and this guy's rounded the corner, and he's, oh, there's two of them. Unfortunately, I don't believe he has any ranged attacks. He doesn't. So he will go, there's another two over here, which only Rob would be able to understand.
Oh, I'll be back in a minute.
Can I message the group that?
On your turn, yes.
Oh, okay.
But remember, message is a spell that you have to take an action to cast. And
Ooh.
upon hearing there's another two over here, this guy's going to head 30 feet down. And also...
So, well, does it sound like I know it just sounds like from I don't know, that Cook game. But would the guys hear it and go, "Oh, they sound a little bit alarmed"?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so they're not completely. What? Did you just say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know Nick has just gone AFK. There's not a lot he can do on this turn anyway because he wasn't on the map. So he gets onto the map with his turn. Next up is the guy who got a 12 on his initiative. He's going to run up and difficult terrain, so that's another 20 feet. All he can do is get up onto here next to Yolia. Actually, no, he's going to dash in order to get next to Yolia. But that's his whole turn. The one who got an 11 on his initiative, this is a lot of dudes, by the way, is going to do the same thing. Gets to about here, I think.
What on earth?
Yolia, it's your turn. Two guys have just run up at you.
Okay.
Also, make a perception check.
Perception check, what's that?
Yeah, just quickly for me.
16.
The sands over here seem to be disturbed. And they seem to be churning.
Like churning just coming up, or like moving?
Something approaches.
Towards... Something is approaching that area, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I move up slightly this way.
Okay. No attack of opportunity because you haven't left his space.
No. And I'm going to... I can... Second, one of my things I can do. Can't I on one of my attacks? That's it. Yes, I know what I can do. Yeah, so I'm just going to make 2 attacks against this one here.
Okay, roll your attacks. In fact, roll your first attack first.
Okay, 1 sec. A 28 to hit.
28 hits. You deal 12 points of damage to him with a strike, and his body is incredibly hot, as though you were punching lava, and you take 6 points of fire damage, half to free.
Okay.
Every time you touch one of these people with a melee weapon attack, or just touching them, you will take 1d10 fire damage.
Can Ott tell from where he is that that's happened?
You would see Yolia punch something and then recoil back as though she's been burned.
Okay. So...
However, that did hurt him. He doesn't seem to have that many hit points.
I've got a really stupid question. This comes back to fire, arrow, and water. So, with these guys being hot men, would they take more damage from fire or water? Is it like fire versus fire, or?
Do you mean
Rob,
if it's an
you have
advantage?
never seen these creatures before. You would have no idea what resistances or vulnerabilities they would have.
Okay.
That's entirely just up to you to guess. What do you think logically?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna do
With
what Sarah did.
with that in mind, knowing that I will strike him again with my second attack.
Okay. Cool.
19 to hit with 14 damage.
Yep. You take another 1 point of fire damage. I've already halved that.
Okay. How bad does he look?
He looks real bad. Like he couldn't take another hit like that.
Okay. I'm going to spend. Actually, yeah. With that attack, I want him to make a Constitution saving throw, please, because I'm going to use a 1 key point to stunning strike him.
Okay. Con save. A moment. Plus. Okay. Yeah, it's a 9, so I'm assuming that's a failure.
Yeah, DC 14.
Yep. So he is stunned for one
And
round.
I am going to use one more key point to patient defense.
Okay. So that's you take the Darja action as a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay. So that's action and bonus action and a little bit of your movement.
Yep.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I don't think I can do much else.
Cool. Erlan, you're up next.
Right. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get.
Actually, sorry, no. I shout out. The ground seems to be moving.
Okay.
That's
The
my
rest
la-
of you
that's
are
my-
made aware of this.
Right.
Can't tell if that was a bubble in your throat. You found that funny.
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just clearing my throat.
Okay.
I'm going to move closer to these guys.
Okay.
So I'm 30 feet. I'm
Yeah.
getting closer and closer.
You're currently at the bottom of this sort of like, I'd say it's like a 10-foot high mesa.
Can I make an? What check would I need to do to understand if they would just dodge fireball?
I'd say insight.
Right.
Yeah, I'd allow it. I'd allow an insight check in this case. 25. Okay. With a 25 in insight, these guys appear to be beings who are closely related to fire. You're not sure how effective fire would be against them, but they don't seem to be exceptionally fast, and normally you require speed in order to dodge a fireball.
Right. Okay. I don't want to use too many of my spells up, to be honest. Just in case. I think. I guess the best I can do is a cloud of daggers at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast a cloud of daggers.
How does that
That's
work?
an AoE effect. You fill the air with spinning daggers and a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on the
Okay.
point you choose. So right here, most
Okay.
likely.
I'd say if you like get it between them, you can get both of them. That's fair.
And so I cast it, and
Draw a
now
little
each
box.
creature needs to take 4d4 damage when it's in the area.
And they don't get a save against that.
Yeah, they don't get a
Oh.
save.
Roll your 44 because they're in the area. Okay, they each take 11 points of damage as they are slashed by this cloud of daggers as you summon. However, that does drop your invisibility.
Wait, doesn't he have great invisibility? I
You
thought it
didn't
doesn't
cast
get that.
great
it's
invisibility. You cast
the
normal
normal
invisibility.
invisibility.
Through
Right, I see.
DOS loot.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Does mean I didn't have to take a spell slot though, so I
True.
guess that's the benefit of it. Right.
That gave you.
I mean, I'm
that gave you a
sorry.
chance to position yourself before meeting these guys, so it was still worth the spell. I
Yeah.
think.
Right. I'm fine. To pass it
Okay.
on to the creatures.
Next up is the guy who first noticed Yolya, who I think he wouldn't really have a line of sight on Erlan at the moment, given that he's at the bottom of a cliff that's taller than he is. So the only ones he'd be able to see would be Risu, Taito, I think Hamilton and Yolya. He's never going to get to those guys, so he's going to head to Yolya. 30 feet to get up to you, and he's going to attack against your... Just one moment.
With disadvantage, obviously, because of patient defense.
Yep, good point. Thank you for reminding me. It's only plus
Because
5
of
to-
what?
Because of patient defense, because I took the
Okay.
dodge action as a bonus action. Every melee attack made against me. Oh, no, every attack, sorry, made against me is a
Well.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage, a 9, I'm assuming, does not hit you.
Oh, man.
As he
Well off the mark.
flails his warhammer at you, that seems to ignite in flame as he swings it, and yeah, you just duck out of the way of it. Ott, you're up.
Right. How much distance am I going to use if I move from there to there?
Well, you'd have to climb up to the top of the cliff,
Ish.
which I'd say takes
15?
10 feet of movement to
10.
do that, and an athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
Because you're not a monk who can run up walls.
Ooh, 10.
But 10's high enough. It's not like hard to climb. It's just
It's a slope, not a hard wall,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, it's not like a sheer cliff face. I think I've not really described it properly.
That's okay.
So yeah, you're able to get up there. The sands don't shift too much beneath you, and yeah, that was 10 feet of movement to get up there. You are still stealthed at the moment. They are distracted by other people.
Yeah. So I take it because I'm not close enough to them, I don't get advantage for surrounding them, do I?
I believe you have to, be surrounding them in melee, but you would
Yeah.
have advantage for being stealthed against them.
Cool. Okay, right.
They have no idea you're there.
Yeah, because they're all surrounded by each other.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to use the chromatic orb
Okay.
with I can't decide between chromatic orb with ice or
Okay.
fight fire with fire and use a scorching ray.
Just so that you're aware, because you were talking about advantage,
Oh.
you only get sneak attack on weapon attacks, not on spells. So you need chromatic orb and just getting the chromatic orb damage.
Okay.
But it's up to you, man. Do your thing. I just don't want you to use an ability and then be disappointed when it doesn't do what you wanted it to.
It's true.
Does just a heads up as well, because I've been watching Critical Role and not as using an ability. Does Rob, as a rogue with a ranged attack, if he attacks something that is in melee with me, does he get sneak attack bonus on that?
I believe. I don't think.
Or is that a
so, no.
specific thing that that Sam Riegel took for not?
Maybe that's like an optional rule thing that they do. I believe normally he would get advantage from flanking if
Right.
you have two creatures in melee on opposite sides because the guy's trying to defend against two things. The alternative is I like to use the optional take steady aim rule, which is if you don't move, you can use your bonus action to take steady aim and give yourself advantage on one attack. But at the moment, he has advantage anyway because he's stealthed from these guys.
Right.
But I don't believe range counts for that. That might be an optional rule that they use in Critical Role, but it's not the way that we've played it so far. So
Okay, that's fine.
Sure. Well, I guess I've only because the guy that was over here a minute ago only went for Yolya because she was the closest person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of count that for myself as they didn't spot me, and therefore my stealth was meaningful. Because right now,
I mean, look, you rolled a 30 on stealth. These guys have not even looked in your direction.
Oh yeah,
you've done nothing to raise any attention to yourself.
So yeah, I'm still gonna use a spell and lose stealth.
Okay.
And because
then I'll still get advantage on the attack. But you won't get sneak attack.
Yeah. That's fine.
It will reveal your position.
That's fine. Because I can still re-stealth after if I move into a comfortable other location, can't I?
Yeah. If you can break line of sight, is the way I rule it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even need to break it for long. You just need to get them to not be looking at you for a moment, so you can get a surprise attack on
Can
them.
I
Essentially,
be far enough away, or someone have another distraction? Say, like, if I attacked them, they I caught their vision, so I lose stealth, and then as soon as Alex attacks them, I kind of use a.
basically, as long as you, as Rob, can reason to me, a reason why you would be able to make a stealth check, I will allow you to try one.
Okay, I have my reason, and I'm going to try and go
Yep.
for it. Do you want me to explain it now or when it comes around to it?
When it comes around to it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Right.
at the moment, just cast your spell.
So I'm going to cast this at level 1.
Okay, who are you casting it at?
I am casting it at this guy here.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's new to the party and.
Yep.
Yeah.
So make
Okay,
your
sure.
attack roll.
What's-
Do you want me to tell you what your modifier
it's
is for it? Because it's been a month.
3d8. Oh, it's creature takes 3d8.
Yeah, that's if you on a hit. So you need to roll to see if you hit first.
Yeah.
One moment. +6. So d20 +6 with advantage.
Where did you see that?
It's on your class page. On the second thing right at the top in block capitals.
Oh,
separate from everything else.
spell attack +6.
+6.
Okay.
Yeah.
D20.
Because for some reason it's not something that's like actually put in your spell book on this character sheet, so I've just tried to make it as obvious as I can to easily check.
Cool.
But yeah, d20 +6
Not
with
obvious.
advantage.
Oh,
See if you hit.
25.
Oh, that'll do it. Yep. Roll your 3d8, and what type of damage are you doing?
I think I'm going to do ice, and I feel
Okay.
like it's a terrible idea, but we'll see. 13.
Cool. You do 13 points of ice damage to him as he just gets slammed in the head by a ball of compacted ice that sort of coats his fiery beard with frost, and then a moment later it thaws. He goes and he looks over what the hell was that, and then locks eyes with you. He's like, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
And yeah, he didn't seem to have any sort of resistance to that.
Nice. So I know it's too late to ask, but if I aimed for this guy, because I got pretty high.
You've revealed your position to these guys now.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say because I got 25 on the attack roll, there would have been no chance of me double
It's a
bogeying.
single target spell. You'd have to
Yeah.
use an AoE one to affect multiple targets.
Cool. Okay. And I'm going because I probably can't break line of sight at this point. I was going to move. Oops. I was going to move up to here. I think that's probably my maximum distance.
Yep. Okay. That's a total of 30 feet of movement. That's fine.
But I don't think that'll break line of sight, so I'm going to move to here instead.
Okay. Yep. Move up to there then. Do you want me to move you?
Yeah, to there, please.
Okay. Cool. You move to there. Next up is this guy's turn, and he sees you just threw a ball of ice at his friend, so he is going to run 20 feet and then use 10 feet of movement to climb up the slope. As a native of this area, he doesn't need to make an athletics check, and he goes, "You'll pay for that!" And he's going to attack you with his flaming bullfire. That
No.
would be a 16 to hit.
I guess I can do a reactionary deal, or it's actually no, it's a melee attack, so I can do uncanny dodge. can't
If
I?
he hits you, yeah. Does a
Okay.
16 hit?
I don't think it does it? You got
Oh,
17,
yeah,
right?
I got 16. Yeah.
Ah,
so-
Okay,
this-
so it does hit. I'm going to roll the damage. One moment. Sorry. 1d10 plus 3 plus 1d6. Okay. That's d6. It is 7, 10, 14 damage. 4 of which is fire damage if you're resistant.
And I can uncanny dodge that, right?
You can to half it.
Cool.
So-
yeah, 7. Because
Down
I
to 7.
yeah, I don't expect to be hit within the next go.
Yeah,
Or within
that's
the
fair.
next one, Yeah.
As yeah, this guy just runs up and slams his hammer towards you, but you're able to duck at the very last moment, and you're just sort of singed by the flames surrounding it. And that's the end of his turn. Next up, the earth that has been trembling begins to churn, and what emerges in 4 different places.
Bloody hell.
Oh god, oh no, I've messed up. Oh no. Okay,
Logan?
I was on the wrong layer. We're okay. There we go. That's why that wasn't working. What appears to be giant ants being
Ew.
ridden by more of these flaming dwarves
Oh boy.
in
Crapper.
4 different locations.
Oh, 3 of them are uncomfortably close to me.
That one there.
Yeesh.
As they have sensed the disturbance and
You
come
really-
to back up their friends.
You really went wrong when you said, "Oh no, I've got to roll lots and lots of initiative."
Mm-hmm.
At least these are all on the same initiative.
These
I
guys,
guess.
these guys are all acting on 1 initiative, or rather, the ants are acting on 1 and the riders are acting on 1. But,
Alright.
or they're called ankegs actually. But that's their whole turn to arrive. And Sarah, it's your turn.
Can I ask about the braces of archery? That's what I bought.
Mm-hmm. They add +2 to your damage. We've already added it, so it should get done automatically
Oh, okay, that's fine.
with ranged attacks.
Okay, and if I shot an arrow, could I hit both of these guys if I angled myself here?
Arrows will only hit 1 thing.
Oh, so there's no way of
Mm-hmm.
multiple attacking.
Now then, there is something I need to check. I believe your bow overcomes fire resistance, doesn't it? Because it's a special bow.
Fate strength.
It'll be in the journal, Fate String Bow.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It says it ignores resistance, but not immune to fire damage.
Does not ignore immunity.
Oh,
okay.
it does not.
Well, you don't know whether these guys are immune or resistant. I was thinking something that you may face today is immune to fire damage. These guys may not be.
But they are fire.
They are fire. They may be resistant. They may be immune. You don't know.
No, okay.
I'd allow
I'll
you
try
to make-
it again.
I'd allow you to make a nature check to try and figure it out.
Nature.
I need to click over time. 13, you don't know.
Oh, okay.
These guys are likely at least resistant to fire, but you ignore resistance. Smile.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up here. Take the high ground.
Taito moves on his initiative, but you are next to one of us, so I'll allow you to just control both at the same time.
Oh yeah, they were combined. So, but yeah. I'm just gonna use a normal arrow. I
As
don't
in
know,
from a normal non-magical bow?
No, from my magic bow.
Okay.
But I can't remember how we do that. Do we just use the flame string bow?
You would not get the +2. Well, you just have to use a long bow, so you wouldn't get the +2 magic bonus.
Okay. And I get plus. Do I get? When I
So,
read my journal earlier, I get
Basically,
advantage
just
on
roll an
elementals?
attack,
Okay.
just to see like if you hit, and we will take 2 away from the attack roll. Okay, that will still definitely hit. Now you will do 1d10 plus your dex, which I believe is 5 damage with an arrow.
Okay. 1d10 plus 4.
What is your dex modifier?
Dex 4.
Okay, yeah, 1d10 plus 4.
But do I not include like the advantage on elementals?
Not if you're not using the magical properties of your bow, you don't.
Really?
Oh, you're treating it as a normal bow at the minute.
But I'll get laughed at if it doesn't work.
Like, if you want to shoot a fire arrow and deal the 2d8 fire damage, then yes. But right now, it is just a bow when you are not using it as a magic bow.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Normal bow. Oh,
5 damage. Which one are you shooting at? This one or this one?
I'll go with that one.
Okay, cool. And you shoot it, and the arrow sticks into it, and it shouts something in Ignan at you. Probably a swear word. I can't say it on stream.
Especially Minecraft
What?
server.
You can say swear words as long as it's like not as long as it's not like specific swear words.
No, I'll get cancelled on Twitter that I'm
And
not
what
on.
happens with the braces of archery that's already included, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it wasn't included in that though, so you do another 2 damage. You take 7 damage instead. You
Yeah.
are right. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay.
There we go. Cool. It's Taito's turn now.
Oh. There's his sheet.
If you want, he can move back to where he was, or he can be with you and have used his movement already. It's up to you.
All his stuff is like close attacks.
Okay, so it's probably better to have him back where he was, so that he still has his movement left.
Yeah. And his HP is 62. He's pretty strong.
Not quite 69, sad face.
And I can't remember that move where he runs. Oh, it's Pounce.
Mhm.
If a panther moves at least 20 feet straight forward,
Yep, he would do that to get to these guys.
the target must succeed a DC 12. Hitting with a claw attack.
DC 12 what? Strength
Okay.
save? Dex save?
DC strength saving throw.
Okay.
So we'll attack the other guy.
Okay.
11.
So, go up on him and make your attack roll, and if it hits, I will roll the save.
Okay.
Saito charges at him and pounces. So you have to roll a d20 plus 8.
Uh,
12. Does not hit. As this guy is has skin made from metal. And yeah, Taito just is unable to find purchase on him.
oh dear. Oh, that's Taito's turn done.
Okay.
I don't think
Well,
I can remember.
The guy who got 20 on his initiative has already taken damage from the cloud of daggers.
He needs to do it again, start of his turn.
Okay. Fine, roll that damage for me. Another 11 damage. He's still alive, baby. Not very alive.
I was gonna say, I'm sure he's probably close.
However, a cat is attacking his friend currently, and he's going to hit it with his hammer as he runs out of the cloud of daggers.
What's that green square about?
That's the
He gets a
dagger.
the
16 to
area.
hit.
Oh, shit. That is. No, it misses.
Okay.
Wow, what's the AC on Taito? Jesus.
18.
Probably
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude's a tank.
Yeah, otherwise he'd be worthless.
Good point.
So that's essentially all he can do. As he's just yelling things in Ignan at him that you don't understand, Sarah.
This guy is so
And,
angry.
Is he too
The
far?
one who
away
got a
to-
19, he will also take the 11 damage. And he is at that much hit points. Hey, it matches his armor class. Smile. And he's going to run here, so he is up. So they are flanking Taito, and he's going to attack with advantage. Okay, that is a total of 20 to hit. I'm assuming that succeeds.
Yeah.
Cool. 3 plus 1d6. And Taito doesn't have any sort of resistance to fire damage, does he?
No, acid resist though.
Okay, well, maybe useful against some of the enemies here. However, it doesn't help with the 15 damage that he takes, 6 of which is fire damage, as he is bludgeoned in the back with a flaming warhammer.
Ow.
That is the end of his turn now. Hamilton, you have arrived, and there is a melee happening right now. The
Yes.
words of the Queen ring in your ears. bring them all back successful and unharmed.
Oh god, no pressure, and they're already all split out all around the area.
We want these guys on our side, she said.
Jeez. I'm so panicked. Rage mode, activate.
Okay, you rage. Since it's your first time fighting as this character, I will try and do my best to help you. I believe when you rage,
Please
you
do.
get a wild magic surge.
What?
Yeah. Yes, wild magic. Wild surge is one of the things, yeah.
Okay, hang on just one moment.
Okay.
So it
Rage.
says magical energy rolling inside you sometimes erupts. When you enter rage, roll a wild magic table to
Okay.
determine the magical effect produced.
I have the table. Give me a moment. It's in Xanathar's Guide to Everything. I think it's in Xanathar's anyway. Barbarian.
What if he
It's
just
not. It's in Tasha's.
explodes?
What about if I just turn into a mushroom?
No, what if he
It's not the
explodes?
same as the. It's
Oh,
not the
no,
same as the
no.
sorcerer one. This one is
Ah.
entirely.
I'm just gonna go to the
beneficial.
toilet. I'll be a second.
Yeah, that's fine. Barbarian. Path of Wild Magic, page 25.
So there's a different one.
Nick, move
What?
here for your attack.
Hint,
Get a
hint.
backstab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that a Dark Souls reference?
Reach around.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's a
see-
Xenoblade
The
reference.
mouth.
It's a Xenoblade reference. God damn it.
Okay.
Backslash.
Xenoblade. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm really
No.
feeling it. Okay, roll a d8 for me, Nicholas.
One.
One.
Oh, I guess
One.
it doesn't matter. It's not my attack, is it?
Yeah, it's fine. So, shadowy tendrils lash out around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain the same amount in temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Bro, you got two
Nice.
within that range right in front of you.
So, they make Constitution saving throws.
Let's see. What do you press to get the ruler up on the screen so you can measure
It
the distance?
is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tab on your sidebar.
Well, 30
Yeah,
feet
that's
is like
fourth.
that, so...
Fourth. Oh,
Wait.
Logan's got special Dungeon Master
Yeah.
controls.
Okay, I found it.
You missed
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the 4th tab for you guys because one of my
Yeah,
tabs
fourth.
is
It's
changing
literally
layers.
just these two right here that you can hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hit tighter.
I don't know
Okay.
what your DC is. Just one moment. Let me pull up your character sheet.
Kick
Two,
tighter.
Alright.
Fire.
I'm quite excited to do some actual fighting rather than just lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Nipple twist. Nipple twist.
You are.
Nipple twist, nipple twist.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
What are you saying, person in fireball distance?
All right, we're just gonna say for now, for the sake of speed, it'll be a DC 15, so they both fail. So they're both going to take 1d12 necrotic damage. If you can roll that for me.
Necrotic.
Do I do it?
You,
One for each of them.
Sorry, you've already rolled it. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
both take the same.
Yeah,
Okay,
they both take
yeah,
the
I've
same.
already rolled
So
it.
you gain 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Wait, is it...
Cannot
Oh,
be healed.
oh.
How do
I
I
cannot
add
be
10
healed.
hit points? Do I just put them on my current? Or...
No,
10
it should be.
HP's next
Yeah,
to it.
there we go.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, got it.
Logan, would it not be 8
No.
because he had two people
Because
hit
there's
by
two
that?
of
Would it
them.
not drain from both, or is it just
No.
his roll?
You gain 1d12 temp hit points, it says.
Oh,
Okay.
You tried.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, so these shadowy tendrils lash out and hit both of them as you enter your rage, and wild magic surges through your body. And you now have the rest of your turn to do as you please.
If you can, are you still on my character sheet?
Yes.
What does bolstering magic do underneath? That says something about the wild magic as well.
Bolstering magic. You can harness your magic power. Harness the power of your wild magic to bolster yourself or a companion. As an action, you can touch one creature, which can be yourself, and confer the following benefits. So,
But that would mean I couldn't attack in this
yeah,
round.
that's
That
your
would be
action to do that.
Right. No, I don't want to do that yet then. I want to go and attack this guy
Cool.
here.
Do you get? I believe you get extra attack, right?
I'm pretty certain it's a barbarian thing. Yeah, like level
Yeah.
5, like most things.
Yeah, you get extra attack, so you will attack twice.
Okay. Hold on. What's unstable backlash?
I think that's if you get hit, you can choose to re-roll your wild magic surge.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can do that next time. Right, I guess I'll attack twice then with my great axe.
Yep.
So
Go for it.
1d12. Do I just roll 2 of them?
Oh no, you need to attack to like.
So,
It's a D20.
Or...
do you want Logan to help you with this?
Yeah.
Since you have never done this before. You had a couple of feats that may also be useful. If you look at your class
where do I see
page,
them?
Oh, no, I'm just gonna go take some
you
pictures.
have Great Weapon Master.
Wait, where are you looking?
At the top of that same page.
Oh,
where you
okay,
have
yeah.
the wild
Other
surge.
abilities, yeah.
Okay, that's an optional thing. You have Reckless Attack, which is an optional thing.
Okay.
And I don't know if you had Savage. Yeah, you don't have Savage Attacker.
Right.
So, you can choose to use those on your turn.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did read this. So...
But you have to declare it before you
make a
attack.
melee attack with a heavy weapon, you can choose to take a -5 penalty if the attack hits +10. What's the chances of the axe not hitting then? If I'm right next
Well,
to it.
you have +11
Sorry,
to hit.
back. Right.
Instead of +11, you would have +6 to hit.
+6.
But with Reckless Attack, you would get advantage on your attacks. But everything gets advantage against you.
Okay.
Just to ask, did the previous guy take his 4d4 damage?
He did. They both took
Awesome.
11 points of damage.
Awesome.
Right, yeah, let's try Great Weapon Master, see if I can take this guy out in one hit.
Okay. Are you using Reckless as well, or just Great Weapon Master?
Oh, I didn't know you could use both
Doesn't
at
Reckless
once.
just give him advantage?
It
Yeah.
gives everyone
Well-
advantage against you as well, though.
But he's flanking him, so he's already got advantage anyway.
That's true, yeah.
So
You're
he's
right.
gonna need-
Is that an advantage I get for going behind him
Yes.
to attack?
The oldie backstab.
Right, okay then, just Great Weapon Master.
Cool. So, roll d20 +6 twice and take the higher of the two.
But isn't it also?
Oh, hold on, I didn't add the +6, I thought I had to select it.
Oh, it's
Well,
alright, we can
we'll
just
take the
add the
4.
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Well,
and it.
your first attack whiffs, unfortunately.
Wait, I get advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you just rolled twice.
but you still got a second attack.
Yep.
So just do it again.
Did your guy have lucky, Nick?
No. No, he doesn't.
No.
You
Roll
have
once
another
more as
attack.
well.
There
we
we
go.
go.
There
Oh,
we
it's a nat
go.
20. Finally.
All right, so you also get a thing for nat 20s because you're half
Everything's
orc,
looking
I
up
need to
Mem
roll.
House.
Yes, I do.
All right, hang on 1 second. I need to look this up. Brutal critical. Whenever you get a critical hit, you can roll an additional weapon damage
Oh my
die.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
God,
fucking
that's-
barbarians, man.
First of all, you get your normal critical damage, which we will roll, plus 10 for your Great Weapon Master. So roll a
That's a-
d12, double it, add your strength, add 10.
Wait, what? Okay, D12.
So
So-
that makes
so
12 damage.
Yeah.
I think he's ruined this guy in one hit, right?
Yeah.
Plus,
Plus your strength modifier, which is on your core stats page, which is 5.
Plus
So
5.
12 plus 5 is 17.
17.
Plus 10 is 27 damage.
27.
Plus another d12. So
31.
that is 31 damage.
My
You
boy doing
Nice.
damage.
don't just cleave this guy in half, he actually turns into mist upon you hitting him. Just
Well,
red paste
Wow.
coats Taito,
Oh my god.
as he no longer exists.
Is this like in Doom?
Nice. That's what I
Wow,
want.
I'm OP.
There's my boy. There's the man doing the damage.
Can Art see from where he is?
Yeah, sure. I'd say you can see that.
He messages, "My man."
That takes an action to cast message.
Damn it.
You
That
can
was-
shout, my man.
No, I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Okay.
You've already got attention on yourself.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
want
like-
more.
As seeing that, I go, damn, come over here and help me. I've got 4 of the fuckers.
And an ant. Smile. Well, it's an ant keg, actually. Anyway, that's your movement, your action, and your bonus action. That's your turn. Next up is the guy who got 12 on initiative. Oh
He's
boy, he
stunned.
can't do anything. He's stunned. All right. Well, next up is the guy who got 11 on his initiative. He's going to run around behind you. And
Patience defense is still up, so it's only
I was about
just
to
normal
say, so
roll.
it's only a normal roll. That is a 16 to hit you.
Miss.
Cool. It's your turn.
Knowing I'm a bit surrounded, no one else really around, I'm
Mhm.
going to Step of the Wind. Do I have to use Step of the Wind? Yes, take the.
Yes.
No, this is a bonus action on your turn. Does that mean
Yep.
I can do it just as an action?
Yeah, you can normally use an action to take the disengage action.
Actually, no. This guy's pretty beat up anyway, so I might as
Oh,
well
yeah.
take one out and then run for it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I'm just going to attack the one I've already hit.
Okay.
there's one
I
good
believe you have advantage.
Yes, because he
He's
is stunned.
stunned.
20,
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
15
15 damage. So, first of all, you take the damage from... Oh, sorry. Nick, you would have taken damage from hitting that guy in the head. 1 second. You take 1 point of fire damage, Nick.
1 point, okay. I can take that out of my temporary HP.
Yeah.
can't
You can.
Yes.
Alex, you take 5 points of fire damage, half to 2. Because of your resistance.
Okay, is he still standing?
He's dead.
Okay, so he's gone.
You take him out. He's down.
Okay. So I will attack this one in front of me then.
Okay.
So 1 second. 27 to hit.
That'll do it. You take
I'm going to use a key
4
point to stun
points
strike
of
yep.
damage.
and Constitution saving throw because I'm going to. Is that 4 points full
That's
or
already halved. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry.
Nat 20 on the con save.
Okay, well I use then obviously a second one. So 1 sec, make sure I got the right. Yes. I'm going to use Step of the Wind and bolt like a motherfucker because I am in a bad spot right here. I'm going to move towards my friends. Sorry, Rob. I'd rather move.
See
I'd
you
like to move towards you,
later.
but there's way too many, and I would recommend you do the same.
Yeah.
Where are you going to?
Because I haven't used my movement. Does that mean I? Oh no, because I'm using it to disengage. Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna come like 1 sec. Yeah, I'm gonna come down to here, Nick. By Nick.
Okay. Cool. No one is able to get an attack of opportunity against you as you just quickly disengage from them. As your key gives you supernatural speed and you just dash past them. They weren't expecting it.
And I'm like, later, nerds.
That's your turn. Next up is the guy who had a 7 on initiative, who is
All the way over
in
there,
fact,
on his own.
that is all the riders, and they are going to. In fact, I'm just going to remove the riders from the initiative because they can't do anything until their ants' turn. They'll just act on the same turn as the ants, which are later in the initiative anyway. Because otherwise, all they would do is I defer my turn until after the ants, so that I'm not just swinging at empty air. Erlan, it's your turn.
Does it double my movement if I climb up one of these platforms?
It costs 10 feet of movement to climb up and an athletics check DC 10.
And is this thing a target, or is it just?
Oh
hanging?
yeah, it's a giant ant.
Fuck it, let's go. Right, so I'll climb up. Do I need to roll the athletics then?
Yep.
If I roll low, does it take away my action? Or is this
you
my
would
action?
just not succeed on climbing up.
Okay. Oh, come on, buddy.
Nat 20, yep, you jump like 10-foot vertical leap,
Like
do a
Spider-
flip in
Logan,
the air and land.
I was gonna say, yeah, come on. I've got throwing a bit
You
of,
do a
you
flip.
know, something about that jump. Right. So I'm just gonna attack the guy I'm just gonna attack the thing right in front.
Okay.
So I'm going to. It's 3 rolls I get, don't I?
If you're using your bonus action to attack as well, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Would that bonus action take away my ability to defensive flourish afterwards?
Nope.
Okay. Awesome. Right. Let's go.
So make your free attack
Yeah.
rolls. That one will hit.
Yeah.
That one
Yeah.
will. Are you attacking the ant or the rider?
What would be best? Because I think the ant would make a bit more sense, but
Okay, you can attack the ant then. So
Yeah.
only the first one hits.
Oh god, fucking damn it! So it only takes 6 damage. All right,
Would
then
you
I.
like me to be kind?
No.
Okay.
Let me figure it out myself. Because there's, I know. Sorry,
Okay.
I
No,
need
it's
to
fine.
learn. I need
Yeah.
to learn. I need to stop. Need to being stupid boy.
Okay.
Um.
So I'm assuming you said you were going to use your defensive flourish, yeah?
Yeah. If you just give me a second. Well,
You're on your clock.
funnily enough, I have something called lucky, don't I?
There we go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna only lucky 1 because I
Okay.
should probably,
You-
you know.
Just rolled that 4th attack. It was an 11 as well.
Did I? Oh, fuck's sake. God damn it. Right, there you go then. Well done, Lucky. You fucked me up.
Cool.
There you go. That's my turn done then.
Have you used your defensive flourish?
Oh, do I need... Sorry, do...
Because I believe it adds extra damage as well and AC. Like, you use it when you hit with an attack. I think,
okay. Let me... Sorry, let me just
off the top
check.
of my head. Should be on your class page.
Yeah, I was going to say, I always get mixed up between the class and the background.
Yeah.
Come
Blade
on.
flourish. Whenever you make an attack action, your speed increases by 10 feet. And if you hit, you get to pick one of your flourishes. So defensive flourish gives you a bardic inspiration dice added to both your AC and your damage. Your inspiration dice is a d10. So roll a d10, add it to your AC and your damage. 2,
Oh, come on.
8 damage to this ant.
8 damage.
Cool.
There you go. Take that, ant. Right. Thanks.
Now then, make
Thanks
a
for being
dexterity
patient,
saving
guys.
throw for me as you slash it and acidic blood sprays at you.
Dexterity, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's core stats, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. That's a success. You take no damage.
Right, awesome. Thanks for being patient, guys.
Okay, it's fine. We haven't played in a month. Like, things are gonna be slow.
It's fine. I had a long go as well. Don't worry. It's just gonna be
So,
one of those games.
Right. To the next guy.
It's the guy who got a 5 on his initiative. Yolya has run away, but a new target has appeared. Erlan,
Pay attention to what your friends are doing. Dude.
how are you feeling about some company? He can't
Wow.
flank you because you have your back against a cliff, so he's just going to get a normal attack on you.
Can you push him down?
That would
Yeah.
be a 17 to hit.
If you wanted to.
No,
but-
18.
Okay, does
18
not hit.
required.
I shouldn't tempt Logan, should I, Alex?
Thank God for the new armor, baby.
You're
And,
strong as Taito.
That was his turn. Ott, it's up to you.
Hello, right. My little friend next to me, he's tried to attack me,
Yep.
but he hasn't succeeded.
Yep.
And I'm going to say to him, in Primordial, of course, hey, whoa, hey, what are you doing here? Why are you attacking me? I could hear your friends as they walk. Obviously, I'm saying it's in Primordial.
Yeah.
In very simplified terms.
Yeah.
I heard your friends chat shit about you as they ran away. They said something like, "You smell." Why attack me when I think you should attack them?
Okay.
And deception, is it?
Yeah, deception check with disadvantage, and this is going to be a high DC.
Oh fucker!
That's the dumbest lie I've heard in my life.
22.
That will succeed.
Jesus
He goes,
Christ.
Yes.
What?
He rolled a
Which
22 and
one?
no, because you asked him for disadvantage. So he rolled
Yeah.
twice.
No,
And he got
he's saying, what? Which one of them said that?
Fuck me. How the hell did you get out of that roll?
Boy!
Did you put it at DC 20 or something to try and...
Yes.
He still rolled higher. What the
He has expertise, man. I knew it was going to happen.
I plus
Oh my-
11.
Bro, we had to roll 9 or lower.
Yep.
Fucking know.
Fine.
I hurt my hands clicking
Brilliant.
too hard, but yes.
Mhm.
Look, I love it, Rob.
So which one are you saying said it?
That was sheer luck. Right, I'm gonna say this guy probably.
Okay.
Oh,
one?
fuck you.
It was, right, I'll have a word with you later.
Right,
And he looks off at that guy.
stick with me. I'll help you attack him. and I'm gonna say let's move. How far can I move over here?
30 feet, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll move you there, yeah, because you're
Cheers.
already using the arrow. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
It's not his turn. He can't move yet.
It's his turn next, and
Yeah.
I think so. That's my action, movement, bonus action. Do I need to disengage? It doesn't really make any sense. I
He
know.
doesn't make any attempt to attack you.
Yeah, cool. And that's my go.
Okay. On his turn, he's says, "All right, you go that way. I'm going this way," and he runs up this way. He's going to dash, and he's going to try and make an athletics check to jump across to here.
I hope you
He
can.
rolls a 6 and falls into the pit.
Oh.
Any damage?
And yeah, you hear him shout "fuck" in Primordial. He takes 1 damage.
Oh, poor guy.
Jesus Christ.
Worth it. Worth it.
It is. That just got you out of a pretty dicey situation there, Rob.
Well, now it's the ant's turn. I've got so many books open right now.
Well, I'm not surprised.
The
God
ant
damn.
keg.
What a nerd.
Yeah, I think we need to take his lunch money, so.
Oh, I could have used my bonus action to dash instead of disengage, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's too late.
Well, this one is going. The ant keg that is next to Erlan is going to spray acid at him from its mouth.
Do I
And-
need to dex?
Yep, it is a dex saving throw. Okay, nat 1.
Oh,
So, you take 3d6 acid damage.
do you want me to roll that?
I'm going to roll it.
Cool.
6. That's 12 so 14 acid damage as you
Okay,
are
that's not too
coated
bad.
with corrosive saliva. And that is the end of the ant's turn. However,
Does that
the
does that
rider...
stick to me,
no.
or is it just
No,
a
it's
one?
just
Okay.
a
Can I
one
ask,
thing.
what's the difference between it being an acid or a fire attack?
Well, acid is... They're different types of damage. Like, you can be resistant to different ones.
Okay, so it's not like
It is
Your-
spraying acid on you as opposed to spraying fire on you.
yeah. So I mean, like it's not taking like your armor down or anything.
No, certain types of acid can do that, but this one does not.
Okay.
So, also, it is the rider's turn as well, and he is going to get a nat 1 on his attack roll and do nothing. As the ant keg rears up to coat you in acid, he swings and just completely whiffs. The other ant kegs, however, are going to make their move. Burrowing. This one is going to move. Yeah, say he moves to Risu, and you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw, and I will also make an attack. That's better. Total of 20 to hit you on the attack roll.
No. Sticks.
Plus
I did it.
15 damage, 5 of which is fire if you have resistance, and you half the acid damage. So, 2. Oh my god. 4 acid damage, halved to 2.
Yeah.
So a total of 17 damage
Okay.
as you are hit by a flaming warhammer, and the warhammer blocks most of the acid.
Oof.
And the this ant keg is going to move towards Robert. Robert, same to you. Dexterity saving throw and a warhammer attack.
Oh.
Nat 1 on the warhammer. This dice is cursed. That's going
Nice
in
jail.
jail.
15.
Okay, you succeed on the saving throw. So it's half damage.
Rob,
Yeah.
you have an ability that helps you here.
Is this what uncanny dodge again? Because it's
It's similar.
no. Hang on.
Look.
Let me. Class background. Yeah, Matt, you're right. It's the same place. Evasion.
Yep. What does
so
it do, Rob?
what attack is he doing? He's doing an area effect, did you say?
Yeah, he's spraying acid at you.
Ah,
It is in a
that
cone,
is
but you're
very
the only
much-
person in the area.
That is
So.
very much an area effect, if I've ever heard
Yeah.
one. Okay, allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take half damage.
So, if it lets you make a dexterity saving throw, you can use evasion to either half the damage if you fail, or take 0 damage if you succeeded. You succeeded, so you can take 0 damage from this.
Hell yeah. So what, do I need to roll dex again? Dex save?
You've
No,
already
because
done it.
you've already saved.
succeeded.
Okay, sure.
So the last Ankheg is, yeah, he'll also move up on Rob.
Hooray!
You took no damage from that one. So that is another dexterity saving throw. You can't evasion again because you've already used your reaction. And that's better. A total of 20 to hit you with the Warhammer.
Yay. Okay.
So
I think they heard you chatting shit, Rob.
It wasn't me chatting shit, it was the other guy about his friend.
plus
He said he smells a poopy.
10 damage from the Warhammer, 2 of which is fire if you're resistant. And the acid, you succeed. Did you succeed? Yeah, you need to make another dex save.
Oh, okay. 21.
That succeeds. You take half damage from the acid. Done. That's pretty nasty. Plus to 11 acid damage.
Okay.
So total of 21 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Total of 21 points of damage to you.
Yep.
And that's the end of the Ankhegs and their riders. Sarah, it's your turn. You have a new friend. Smile.
Well, was I able to talk to animals or something? Animal handling, but I'm not sure what it was under.
I mean, animal handling is a skill, but I mean,
Is that mine?
like, that's not like talking to animals. That's trying to like talk to what, like, you know, communicate with wild animals or like
Oh,
ride
so
a
we'll be able-
horse, stuff like that. It's not like I'm going to tame this trained enemy mount.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
That's not a thing.
That sucks.
Like that's like running into a cavalry charge and holding up your arms and expecting the horse to want to hug you instead of crush you.
Yes, please.
It's not that simple. If
Hmm.
you have like a spell or something or like a specific ability, then tell me. But
No, I had to look
Yeah.
a few times. Okay, I'm gonna fly up like
okay,
20.
how kind do you want me to
20.
be?
Well, yeah, kind.
Okay, they will get an attack of opportunity if you leave their space.
Oh,
Both of them will.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'll use the flame string bow on the ant.
How kind do you want me to be?
What? What's going on?
They have a resistance to flame.
The ant does?
You don't know about that, but that's not what I was about to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ranged attacks in melee have disadvantage.
Oh, yes,
Uh,
as well. I forgot she hasn't took the bow mastery yet, actually.
Imagine.
There's probably a feat for it. I don't know that either.
I would have thought so, being there's one for crossbow and guns.
But I think crossbow expert just affects bows as well.
No?
Okay.
Just cross... Oh, maybe, I don't know. I'll have to check.
Moonlight longsword, 2 hands on.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll make an attack with that.
I'll do it with the hammer guy because everyone else
Okay.
is getting sprayed with acid.
Gonna hit the rider. Cool.
Yeah.
25 and 15 points of damage to him. Cool. And,
Yeah.
these riders do have less health than the guys on foot, but he's still not taken down by that. That did hurt him significantly there.
Oh. I don't get two attacks anymore, do I? Taito
Nope.
takes that. Okay, so it's Taito's turn.
Okay, Saito's turn.
And he has a friend. He's just gonna nip him in the nuts.
Okay.
Is that
So,
D20 plus
D20 plus 8.
22?
That'll hit. And what is that? a d6 plus 8 damage.
D6 plus 8.
Mhm.
14.
14 points of damage. Taito kills him.
Okay.
Bites his dick clean off.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's dead.
Blood loss.
The shock kills him immediately.
Oh.
I just shout over like, God damn it, drop it, drop it!
Taito looks at you confused, like, you told me to do this!
No.
He tilts his head at you, but doesn't drop it. It's made out of metal.
The dick is made out of metal?
Yeah, his skin is metal.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
that's the
aren't
end of
dwarves, these are Azer, is what they're called.
Azer.
However, is that Taito's whole turn?
Yeah, I don't think you could do anything else, so it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Hamilton, you're up.
Taito stole my kill.
Yep,
Well,
kill him. Get your revenge. Kill Taito.
No.
That's right, I'll go up behind Taito, get out my sword. My axe.
Raise it above your head. The queen didn't say anything about the cats.
Anyway, I do have 2 ranged weapons.
Okay.
A javelin and a crossbow.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of using one of those.
Okay.
It doesn't say how far I use them though on here.
Is there some numbers in brackets next to the javelin?
Yeah, it says 30/120.
So, you can throw it normally up to 30 feet or with disadvantage up to 120 feet.
Okay. And the other one says 100.
Mhm.
So,
So, the javelin can use your strength, the crossbow has to use your dex, I believe.
yeah. Let me just see. Okay, strength's better.
I would assume so, you're an enormous barbarian.
But the javelin, the crossbow does more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right, javelin. So do I go for? Have either of these been hit yet? These giant ants.
This one has been damaged a tiny bit. I hear that.
Okay, maybe I can use it on that one and get its damage down some more. Maybe kill it.
Okay,
I don't
yep,
really know how much.
do that if you want.
HP these anyway. Right. Is there any special stuff I can do before I use? Or are the
You
special
can, I
things only
believe,
for
reckless
melee?
to give yourself advantage, but Great Weapon Master is only with your war axe.
Yeah, I thought so. Let me just see what reckless says. No, that's advantage on melee weapon attacks.
Okay, so no, you just throw it and hope for the best. You get
Okay.
2 attacks if you want to use 2 javelins.
I've got 4, haven't I?
Have you? Yeah, you do.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's going by ammo. How do I get them back? Do I just have to buy them?
You just have to collect the
shops,
javelins
okay.
afterwards. But yeah, javelins are cheap. You can buy them.
Which one are you attacking?
This
That
here.
one.
Oh, great.
Shut up, Rob.
Well, I can't quite reach them ones
You could if you
unless I
moved.
use disadvantage. Oh, I can move first, can't I?
Yeah.
Is this hill here not affecting it? Can I
Not by
or would I
much.
need to,
Like,
move here?
yeah, it would give cover. You'd have to move there to get line of sight on those 2. But I thought you meant for this.
Yeah, for this one, does it matter that I'm down here? Not
No, because
Okay.
it's like right on the edge and it's huge. Like it's not really getting
okay,
much
so I
cover
can
from
still
it.
aim for it.
It's up to you.
Yeah, is it worth using two of them, or just maybe I'll just use one because I don't want to use them all up. Not
Okay.
be able to attack them from a distance later.
Okay.
So does just press an attack on their work?
14
there you
does
go.
not hit, unfortunately.
No,
As it
after all that planning.
pings off the ant's armored carapace. You have another attack if you want to try. But it would be a second javelin.
14. What am I rolling? Oh, D20, isn't it? That's quite high, isn't it?
You roll a 5 on that. So you roll fairly low to miss.
Okay, I'll give it another shot.
Use up a second javelin.
Yes.
28 will hit, and you deal 10 points of damage to it.
Right, I'll take them 2 javelins. off
Acid
my-
blood sprays from the wound, but you are not in melee, so you are unaffected. That's yeah, it's hurt. And is that your turn? Are you going to move at all?
I think I'm pretty safe where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stay there.
Cool. Next up
Okay,
is
that's my
the
turn.
guy with initiative of 11. And he looks down at the guy who's extremely mad at him and goes, are you okay? I'm gonna...
so angry.
Weird. Okay, I'm gonna go help out our friends. See you in a sec.
Fuck
So he's
you.
gonna make a
Okay.
move over towards Erlan.
Right. I'm gonna do something awesome.
Wait, it's not your turn yet.
Pardon?
Roll.
Oh.
That'd be a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that.
I'm
hits.
rolling pretty well. These guys only get +5. 6 +3 is 9 plus a d6 is 12 damage, 3 of which is fire if you have resistance.
Right. 69 health. Right.
Yeah, so that's the end of his turn. Yolya, it's your turn now.
Well, bloody Erland, being an absolute dumbass, decided to climb the pit mound I just jumped away from, so he doesn't. So we could try and fight in a better situation. Realizes he's done something stupid.
Why
and will
don't
go
come
and
over
help
then?
him.
Because I was gonna bolt it. So
No, there's no point now. They'll just chase
Okay.
after us.
What
so
bolt it is
I'm
it
gonna
run? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get not disadvantage, disengage on all 3 then?
no, but I was gonna do something cool anyway.
in
I'm
the
already
meantime,
pretty hurt up.
I'm going to attack this one,
Okay.
which will be with advantage. There's
Okay.
advantage on
Yeah,
him.
he's flanked. That's fine.
Does
Where's my
everyone not
packet?
get
There it
flanked
is.
then?
Everyone gets flank. Yeah, that's
Right.
just
Oh, that's a nat 20.
nat 20. Cool.
So the damage roll was 3, so 6.
Yep.
6
Plus
plus 8.
This guy is unarmed, so
Yeah, so whatever 6 plus 8 is.
14 damage.
14.
However, you will
Um,
take a d10 damage from melee him.
Yeah.
8 damage, half to 4.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I'm just going to strike him again.
okay.
That's 31 to hit.
Yep, you're going to take another 9 damage, half to 4.
And obviously he took 16.
Yep. Still up.
Yeah. At this point, I'm going to use a key point to flurry of blows.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to attack the Anteg.
Okay.
So that's just a normal. A 24 to hit.
Okay. Hits and make a dexterity saving throw.
Does a bludgeoning attack.
Yeah, as you like crack its armored carapace, blood sprays out. Any melee attacks,
No, 25.
you succeed. Take no damage.
Yep.
You took, what, 10 damage from that? Okay.
As that's a flurry of blows, with the way of the open hand, with a successful attack, can you please make a strength saving throw?
Okay. Against what? Is it prone?
No. Push. Knockback.
Okay. Doesn't have any immunities to that. Cool. Strength saving throw. 10.
Well, that fails my DC, so he gets knocked back 15 feet.
Cool. Both it and its rider are knocked back 5, 10, 15 off the edge, and they take 4 points of damage.
And then with my final strike, I'll obviously attack this guy once more.
Okay.
So, again with advantage. The 27 to hit.
you take 2 points of damage. That's already halved. And he is still alive. Barely.
Because that's technically another attack with the Way of the Open Hand, I would like him to make a dex saving throw, please.
Can you do that more than once per turn?
It just says, okay, Way of the Open Hand. Immediately after you take an attack, you can spend 1 key point to make to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's
One
your flurry of
second.
blows.
Oh, 1 sec, I did the wrong thing there. Let me do that. Right, and then it just says, with the Way of the Open Hand, if the attacks hit, may do one of the following. So
Okay,
obviously,
sure.
one attack has hit one thing, another attack has hit the other thing.
Yep, that's fair.
So I'm guessing from just reading it, that's how that works.
Sounds good to me.
So dex saving throw, please.
Okay. It's a 9 plus something. Hang on. Let me check the other book. Plus 1, 10. Fail.
So he's not prone.
Cool. He's prone. He's been punched in the back of the head 3 times now.
And I move from here, so that was 25.
You already that's it, didn't you? Yeah.
Do I shit, what was I gonna say? Do I have to use any movement for climbing up? Or will I...
You're a monk who can like run up walls, so I would say no.
Okay, so would we still use 10 feet of movement for them climbing up a wall?
Yes. But you
Okay,
don't
so
have
I've
to
used
make a check.
35 feet, so I've still got 20 feet of movement. Yeah, I'm just gonna move back 15 feet, and I just say to Erland, this is your time to book it.
Attack of
with me.
opportunity with disadvantage.
He's
That
prone.
would be
Oh, yeah.
with disadvantage. So that'd be like 8 to hit you.
Yeah. You missed. So as he goes to swing at me, I just jump. I'm like, it's time to move, and then run off.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Any help over
Erlan.
here?
You'll get help
Your
in a minute.
turn now, Erlan.
Right, yeah, so I'm gonna bucket.
Okay.
Shit. Oh, come on. Why is it why are you now fucking up? Come on. Select. Yeah, there we go, finally. Yeah,
Okay,
so
you get an attack of opportunity off the other guy there.
yeah, well, might as well. I've already been flapped a couple times.
Only a 13 to hit you, so he misses as well.
Yeah.
As it pings off your cloak of protection.
I'm not quite sure what I can do, to be honest. Problem is, Rob is actually, I'm gonna Synaptic Snap. Actually,
Okay. What are you going to hit with it? And where are you going to place it? 'Cause it's an AoE, I believe.
yeah. Just let me check specifically what the distance is for it. So, 20-foot radius. So,
So it's a 40-foot diameter.
so if I put it here,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna really fuck up some people. Yeah, so I'm
You could
gonna
hit all
cast
4 of
Synaptic.
them and wouldn't quite hit that one. But you could place it so it'll hit that one as well, I'd say.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do that then.
What do I have to do? Saving throws?
Yeah, so a creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected, but
They all have... Oh, the ant keg is unaffected then. It has an intelligence of 1.
they must take 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save, or
Okay.
half as much on
So
intelligence.
the rider and all of the riders and all of the Aza are affected. They all have to make intelligence saving throws. What's your spell save DC?
Sorry.
Table at the top of
Fucking
your spell book.
trackpad. There we go. It's the same. Mine is 1.
What? Hang on.
Mine.
No, spell save DC. Hang on. Save DC for Bard is 17 is what they have to be. Okay, well, that one got 3, so he fails. That'd be the one near the rider next to Rob. Next, we'll do the one who's prone. Nat 20, he succeeds. He will probably
Does he
still
get
die.
disadvantage though, because he's prone?
Nope. It's an
Okay.
intelligence saving throw. That is an 8. He will fail. This one who is angry, 11, he will fail. And this rider who is next to him, who's just falling, is a 20 total. He will succeed. So
It's all right because even if they pass, they still have to take half.
yep. So roll the damage for me, Matt.
So I've got to do advanced dice roller for this.
It's 1d6.
Yeah, I tried to change it, but apparently you can't do it.
Should be able to.
There you go. Oh, fuck's sake.
That's 6d20.
There you go. That's not bad.
8d6. 28 damage. Oh boy. So this one and this one, their heads both explode as, at scanners, they just die. 28 was more than their total hit points, and they are obliterated. The two riders are both very injured by that. Hang on, I need to move the Ankeg so that he is down to that many. And he is also down to the same amount. As they are both barely clinging to life after that hit. This one was almost completely unharmed before. He is now also quite injured.
Awesome.
And that's all of them, as you have killed 2 and almost killed 3 more.
Right, I think I did well there on that turn. I've still got a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to drink a greater healing potion.
Cool. Is that 4d4 plus 4, I believe?
4d4. Right. $14. Right, awesome.
Oh, you heal 14 hit points. You
right,
chuck a potion.
I hand my turn over.
Yeah. I like to imagine your healing potions are bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Art, it's your turn.
Right, so since Ott saw this big splash of whatever Matt did hit this
You
guy.
saw like a wave of psychic energy affect this guy, and he's now barely alive.
Yeah, Ott can probably tell that he's barely alive, and he's gonna.
Oh yeah. There's like blood
now,
streaming from his eyes and nose.
Chromatic
and ears.
orb. Am I too close?
Yes, because it's ranged.
Fuck.
You'd have disadvantage.
Okay. Damn it, I didn't think that.
Oh hey, the music ended. Let me just
Big long battle.
It is.
Oh, don't say I'm sorry.
I haven't even got to the dungeon yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Which item am I attuned to? Flame tongue. Bastable. Okay, I'm just gonna. How difficult is it gonna be to attack him when he's on the back of the Ankeg?
It won't affect your AC, like his AC at all. You can just attack him with a melee attack.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be that mean.
And will do the Ankegs attack, or is it just
Yes.
people on them? Okay.
Yeah, they sprayed acid at you before.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, in hopes to kill the guy on the back of the Ankeg, I'm going to use my moonlit short sword. Even though I'm not. Wait. Will that just act like a regular short sword then?
It would still count as a magical weapon for the sake of overcoming resistances, but you wouldn't get any bonuses from it. It would just be a normal short sword in terms of damage.
Okay. Yeah. So. Would Ott know whether the moonlit short sword would be better off, even though because the flame tongue short sword does better? Yeah, I said sword. Does better damage, I think.
Let me have a look at your character sheet a second, and I will tell you because you've asked me.
Yeah.
Okay, so. The flame tongue short sword does slashing/fire damage. That's 1d6 of that is slashing, and the other d6 is fire. So it would do ever so slightly better damage because it would get the +1 magic bonus, but it would only take one of those d6 as the damage.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure because it's the flame one. whether they're being kind of
Yes.
extra resistant to it or some rubbish.
At this point in the fight, because this fight is dragged on for a while, these guys are immune to fire. The Ankegs are not, but the Azers are. The dwarves are.
Okay, so would I still be better off using the flame tongue on?
Yes, because the slashing damage is the same, but you also get a magic bonus.
Okay, right. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna go attack the dude on the back of this in hopes that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
20.
you rolled minimum damage on that, but he has 5 hit points remaining, so you kill him anyway.
Yay! And I'm gonna, I think, just disengage and move. I think that's the best I
Cool.
could do.
So, bonus action to disengage.
Yep, and can I? Would I get what's it? When you surround him.
Flanking.
Flanking on this guy if I stood there, even though he's at the top of the...
You'd have to climb up the cliff because he's like 10 feet above you.
Okay. Then that would be my entire movement then, so that's...
Yes,
20 plus
you would
the
have to
10
make an
plus.
athletics check to try and climb the cliff, though.
Okay, sure. Athletics.
It's only DC
17.
10. So, yep, you succeed. You get behind this thing.
Cool. Well, is that
Now
enough
you and
behind
Sarah
him?
are flanking it.
Okay, that's good. Just making sure. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
that's
entire
fine.
go.
Cool. And next up is the guy who got a 4 on his initiative. Where is he? He's the angry boy. The guy he was angry at is dead.
Oh, I'm so angry.
He's like,
Good.
well, I said I would deal with you later. I'm coming for you now. And he will climb up using 10 feet of his movement. He will then move 20 feet up to here. He will dash to give him another 30 feet. And he will try and make an athletics check to clear the gap.
Oh, he can go far.
He dashed.
He's
Pretty
using
dash.
his whole turn.
Oh,
That is a 17 plus his athletics. So, yes, total of 20. I'd say that's enough. Given that these guys are familiar with the terrain.
does
He will
he do
clear
it?
the gap.
Does
Just
he do it forward?
full on leaping bound,
I want him to do,
propelled
like,
by
stunting.
flames.
I really want to just say on my next turn when he comes speaking to me, oh, it wasn't actually him. I think it was the other guy.
I don't think I would let you pull the same lie twice here.
Damn it! Even if I roll
But,
roll well enough.
it's the Antkeg's turns.
Okay.
I tell you, I would make the DC 25 this time, and you would still have disadvantage. How's about that?
Would that be an action or anything? To do that?
Nah. Talking's a free action,
Cool.
so you're allowed to do it for free. So, Antkeg got a 19 plus whatever its bonus is to hit you, Sarah.
Okay.
Let me just check, because it's already used its acid spray. So on its bite, yeah, 19 plus 5, I'm assuming that'll hit. So, 3 slashing damage and 1d6 acid damage. So it is
Wait,
9
one second.
slashing damage. Hello?
Sorry, just which one's got hit again? Didn't this dude get hit by Synactive Snap?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's got 10 hit
So
points.
did he save it? Save the
No,
check?
he failed.
Doesn't he have some kind of like debuff effect or something, like confusion or some
Uh,
shit? I'm sure that's something else with Synactive.
Yes, that does sound like a thing, actually. Matt, what does it say on the spell?
That they have to. I know they do have to roll, so thank you very much, Alex. Let me just check specifically. After a failed save, target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all of its attacks and ability checks, as well as
Okay,
its
that was an
constitution
ability
saving
check.
throws.
-5 from it. He only gets a 15. He falls and lands and holds like a d6 damage. He takes 5 points of damage.
Oh, this one won't be able to do it, but the other ones can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each turn to try and.
Okay. Well, he'll make
Stop it.
his intelligence save then. 19. He will succeed.
But I thought he dashed, so he used his bonus ability.
Yeah, at the end of each of its turns. It doesn't say it's an action.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But yeah, so he is no longer affected by that now. Now then, the Ankheg hits damage. I need to re-roll that because I don't remember what I rolled. 8 acid damage plus. Oh wait, sorry. 8 plus 4 acid damage. Oh god, I got so many books. 8 plus 3, so 11 acid damage. Sorry, not 8. And 11 slashing damage and 5 acid damage, Sarah. So a total of 16 damage to you. Now it is the Warhammer boy's turn. It's an 8 to hit you with his Warhammer. He misses. Or an 8 plus 5, but that still misses. So, the Ankhegs, they're going to borrow again. And yeah, there's a nice group of people over here that they may want to give a little smooching to. Let's see. Yeah, Hamilton, you haven't had much love in this fight. Let's give you something to worry about. As this Ankheg is also going to come up on you. And this one is going to come and say hi to Erlan. So, that is going to be 2 attacks from the Ankhegs against Hamilton. 17 plus 5. That first one, I'm assuming, will hit you. Second one is only a 6 plus 5, which I'm assuming will not hit you.
No, that.
Okay, so because you're raging, you take half the slashing damage. So I'll roll that first. It's 9 plus 3 is 11 slashing damage, which is halved to 5. So you take 5 slashing damage plus 6 acid damage, which is not halved. So it's 11 total damage from the first one that hit you. The rider will also swing his Warhammer, and he'll swing it at Taito. That's a nat 20.
Or Taito.
Awesome. I
enjoy
need to
it.
look up his damage. No, I know it. It's a D10. So D10 doubled plus D6 doubled. It's free. So 5 doubled to 10, D6 double 4 doubled to 8. So 18 plus 3 is 21 points of damage to Taito, as he is slammed with a flaming Warhammer.
Which one did that?
The rider here. And the ones against Matt now. First of all is the Ankheg. Is a... What was that? Plus 5 hits, yeah. So 19 to hit you. 14 plus 5.
Yes, 19 is exactly what needs to hit me.
Okay, so first of all is the slashing damage, which is 9, 11 slashing damage. I've rolled a 5 and a 4 so many times now. 11 slashing damage plus 2 acid damage. So that becomes 13 damage total.
Yep.
And the Warhammer against you is a 19 plus 5 to hit you. I'm assuming that'll do it.
Yeah.
3 is 8 bludgeoning damage plus 6 fire damage, which is oh god, please, 14 damage from that. And
God damn.
That was a lot of damage from that. This is why you are afraid of large groups of enemies, even if each one is individually weak. Sarah, it's your turn.
Decide what I want to do. Which one's hurting me more? The rider, isn't he? With his stinky.
So the ant is what the Ankheg is what gives them their mobility, and the rider gives them their damage, essentially.
Yeah.
But the rider has less health.
Okay, I'll use my longsword again on the stinky one.
Okay, on the rider. Sure.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
Oh, did that not work?
Just
There you go.
Yeah, that's fine. That is a 16 to hit. Does not hit, unfortunately. He has a 17 in his armor class.
No.
Is that all you're doing?
I think so. Would Hunter's Mark work with ranged weapons too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It adds to damage.
Yeah.
But yes, Hunter's Mark is the quintessential ranger spell.
Yeah, I've never used it.
I know.
Oh.
It's Taito's turn now.
Yeah, it's Taito's turn.
Sorry, I know I'm kind of rushing people, but like, there's a lot of things in this, and like this is a big combat.
Right. That's that one again, isn't it?
That was only a D6 plus 8.
On the one that hit him.
There we go. 22 to hit the rider.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll hit him. So roll your damage, which is a D6 plus 8 damage. You've already rolled it. You takes 9 damage. Okay. He is at that many hit points. He's still okay. That's the first hit that he's taken.
That's it. That's me.
Cool. Hamilton, you're up. 2 ants just came up and attacked you.
Yes, they did. Naughty ants.
Mm-hmm.
Step on them.
So, I'm going to stab one of them.
Okay. You're gonna stab it with your axe.
Yeah.
Not sure how
That'd
that
be an
works.
interesting thing to see.
Maybe it has a point on the end. We don't know. Does
It
it have a
does.
point on the end? Okay.
Oh, the stupid
Uh,
looking axe then.
Or
Oh,
blades.
dang. I'll stab you with it.
Mood.
It's a great axe.
Right, I'll attack this one just because there's more people around it and it's a bit
Okay.
closer.
Which one are you attacking?
Nick, you
this-
can attack without moving. I
this
would
one-
advise. Okay.
Well, I didn't mean to move. I meant to select it.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Because like, if you had moved, then you would have like exited space and got an attack of opportunity.
I was trying to do that thing where it.
Pings.
That's it. I was trying to do that.
You hold left click on him. So you're attacking this one.
Yes, this.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
This one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. So 30. Yep, that'll hit.
Does he not
10
have the
points of
tentacles
slashing
still?
damage.
Do I have what?
Tentacles.
Oh yeah, we didn't say what happened to the tentacles. Was
oh,
it just
sorry.
that one round?
You're right. I basically forgot about it. So yes, that does only happen the one time, I believe.
Yeah.
However, you did get hit, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I think we can retcon and say you're allowed to re-roll on your wild magic whenever you get hit, right? So we can
Okay.
say that. So if you roll a d8, you can get another wild magic surge.
Let's go for it. 2.
Ooh, awesome. You teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space you can see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Okay.
You
Do I
can
have a
choose
choice
not to
to not
teleport? if you
teleport?
want. I'd say you can choose to teleport to where you're already standing if you want.
15 feet in the air.
You like teleport an inch up. But yeah. So you make that attack. You deal 10 damage to it. That was the first damage it took. You have another attack
How far did you say I could teleport?
up to 30 feet as a bonus action.
Oh, not far enough to really escape any of them then.
Why would you run?
I was gonna say you have a
That's true,
billion
I've
hit
got
points
loads
and
of
take half
HP.
damage.
And I
Yeah,
have some special thing that stops me dying as well.
you're playing very conservatively for a half-orc barbarian at level 11.
What?
Smash 'em.
Yeah, start being a
What-
pussy.
What's more How am I being conservative? I'm standing right there and hitting it.
Start
Could
being
he-
You are
barbaric.
this time.
Could he teleport above them and land on them and deal some damage that way?
Crush them with their feet.
Like hold the axe down as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You could. I'd let you like
Yes, come on.
make an attack with advantage. Sure.
Yeah, let's do
But
it.
we'll
And I'm
still
gonna
use one of your attacks to do that.
teleport right onto its head.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Make an attack with
Nothing else,
advantage.
kid.
Well, 30 hits. You deal 9 points of slashing damage to this one, and
Woohoo.
still alive. Wait, hang on. There's something I've been forgetting.
Something
You're
else.
raging, so you add a tiny bit of rage damage as well whenever you hit, and like no barbarian I think in history has ever remembered it.
Advantage on strength.
Where the hell is barbarian?
Yes, you gain bonus damage roll to that. Increases as you gain levels, shown in the rage damage column of the barbarian table.
Yeah, I need to pull up. The
Wow,
barbarian.
Nick, did you know that off the top of your head?
Yep,
Yeah.
I was doing my research, obviously.
He's done
This
so
is his
well
first
for his
time
new
playing
character.
this character.
Doing
and we
some
haven't
homework
played
over the
him
four weeks we had off. I've
So-
memorized the whole thing.
I'm trying to help here because he's never played a melee fighter before, full stop. And
Next
like,
week
we
I'll
haven't
have the
played
whole
him.
barbarian table memorized.
Yeah. So at 11th level, you gain +3 damage to each attack. So you would also have dealt another 6 damage to this guy across those 2 attacks. So he is actually on that much. Cool. He's not looking great.
Good.
I have
Awesome.
so many books I have to leaf through, guys. This is awful for me.
You
Well,
made this fight.
yeah, I was gonna say you decided to use.
Have
all
you not heard
these
of the
things.
internet?
Hey, 2 of those, I would only have 1 if it wasn't for Nick. 2 of those books
Oh,
are
great.
just for his character.
Wow.
God, imagine.
So, Yolye, it's your turn.
Right, so I just watched Hamilton just wail on this dude, right?
Yep.
Looks pretty beat up, right?
It looks fairly beat up. Oh wait,
Yari,
sorry,
Yari,
Nick,
that's
make 2 dexterity saving throws. Acid blood. First one fails. You are going to take. He's failed this before. 10 acid damage.
10.
I rolled maximum.
And I
I
still
rolled.
have way more HP than Hayakin ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I move forward. Yari Odase, let's attack him twice.
Cool. Yari does it. Cool. 16 does not
16.
hit. It has 17 AC.
Just missed.
No, it has 14. My mistake. You hit.
Nice. So I do 9 damage.
It's
still
still
up, isn't it?
alive. Make a dex save. I'm assuming you're going to succeed. You're a monk, but make a dex save.
I
You
rolled in
failed.
that one.
You
It's still
take-
an 11, right? Is that?
No, it's nat ones and that one. You take 6 points of acid damage.
Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I attack him again. 24.
It's dead. Rake another dex save.
A natural 20.
That's 20. You take nothing. And
Is it still got the rider on it?
yeah, the rider is now prone.
Oh. Is he now?
Landed on
It
his
collapses beneath him.
Another Yari Odase says he's walk forward
Okay.
and attack him. And as he's prone, that's advantage.
There we go.
So 24 to hit.
Okay, yep. You take a d10 fire damage.
Do I?
rolled a because he's one of these fire dwarves. Anytime you melee these guys, you take a d10 fire damage.
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah.
I rolled
How much?
maximum 10 after 5.
Okay, and of course well, wait, I forgot to roll that, but I'll roll it again just in case. Yeah. Take the higher, 12 damage.
Okay, yep. So yeah, you took 13 and 12 on the second one. So
No.
you missed-
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
go on, sorry.
You've hit him with both of those, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I rolled a 13 damage on my one I actually rolled with advantage.
Yes.
That's why I was getting confused.
So so that's 13 plus 12. He's dead.
Nice.
So, another one bites a Zadasto. Since we're making JoJo memes. Damn, you are almost out of key points, huh?
No, that I accidentally. I am technically. I've used 6,
Okay, that's fine.
but I get them on a short rest. So
Yes, you do. Yeah. You're not spending them at like 5 points a round at the minute, so you're okay.
well, I'm not. I don't feel super threatened by this fight.
Yeah,
Personally,
that's fine.
And it's not like fighting 3 fucking giants
That's
on a
fine.
mind flare.
No. Fight how you want. Is that your turn?
For now, yes.
Erlan, you're up. Is Matt back yet?
I'm not sure. Is he?
You can always have him make his turn when he gets back. It's fine. Rob, you're
Right.
up. Oh, you're
No,
back.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here. Sorry. Right. Well, I guess there's not much to do except stabby, stabby, stab, stab. So
This Ankheg is pretty injured.
let's go.
Uh,
Stab,
Yeah, the rider is also
Stab.
extremely injured. Okay.
stab. Oh, god damn it!
Before
I'm
you
gonna
make
roll
the
up.
third
Actually, no.
attack, Matt.
Yeah.
So first of all, what are you attacking in what order? Like, what are you attacking right now?
Well,
ant
the
or
last
rider?
one, the top two for the ant, I'm presuming.
Okay. So the first one at the ant, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me a
I was
second.
gonna say-
Right, there we go.
Succeed, you don't take acid damage, and you
Second
kill
one?
it because it had
Oh.
6 hit points.
Awesome.
The rider is now prone, so
Yep.
you get advantage on that. So I'll take those 2 rolls you already did. You roll 21 with 8 slashing damage. You do take a D10 of damage because you hit him, but he is also dead because he had 5 hit points after your synaptic static.
Right,
So
awesome.
you take 2 points of fire damage,
God, I'm down to 44 hit points from 95.
but you did just kill 2 people, and you
Yeah.
still have 1 more attack.
Then I guess I just move
Well,
backwards.
you still have your bonus action, which you can choose to use as an attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna move down just one
Uh-huh.
then, and then I'm just gonna shank, and then I'm guessing I need to. Well, that doesn't even hit, does it? The 11.
No, that was with advantage. You just make this attack as it is.
Okay.
Because advantage is you roll twice and take the higher of the 2. So 18
Oh, there we go.
hits, 6 points of damage. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Don't fail me now. Whew.
Succeeds as acid blood sprays out at you and you dodge it.
Awesome.
Doesn't he take off damage?
Not with the acid, not with this. No.
Oh, right, okay.
Acid spray, yes, but it's already used that this combat encounter. And that is the end of your turn? Question mark. Matt.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm
Cool.
done. I've taken my bonus action, everything. So yeah, sorry.
Cool. Ot, it's
Cool.
up to you now.
I am gonna use my flame tongue short sword on. Oh, what?
You are flanking him, correct?
Yes.
So you have advantage.
Indeed I do. I was worried there. I'm equally worried.
Okay. What are you attacking with this? The rider or the ant?
I was gonna go for the ant, but I feel like the rider
Okay.
now because my attack's quite low.
How kind do you want me to be?
Please be kind.
Okay, the ant has lower armor class.
Oh really?
Mhm.
Huh. I wouldn't have guessed. Okay. Yeah, no, well, I was going to go for the ant originally, and because of that, yeah, I'm going to stick
Okay.
with the ant.
So, because you had advantage and you're attacking with a finesse weapon, you also get sneak attack.
Yeah, sure. Which is, I always forget how much class sneaky attack 66. Move turn order. 5, 6, D6 and roll 22.
Okay, so 22 plus 10 is 32 damage. How much health does this thing have? It had 15 hit points, so you kill it,
Yay!
and the rider is prone.
Cool. You know what? Fine. Yeah, I'm gonna move. There you go. I can move. Oh wait, can I attack this guy?
You've already used your action to attack.
Cool. I can't. Can I not move?
You can move. Well, you can choose not to move if you want.
Cool. Thanks. Right. I'm gonna stand at the top here and taunt at this guy. I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster. Your father smells of elderberries.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to make
Just-
him angry or
Just
scare him
make
or
him
what?
angry.
Okay, sure. He's angry.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him more angry because there's not much more I can do.
Okay.
Already angry.
Get more angry.
Well, it's his turn next.
Yeah.
And he was going to consider running away because the fight is, flipped. But now you've made him angry, and he's going to climb up and try and kill you.
That's a great thing of you to do that, Rob. You
Yeah.
just stopped him from running to tell people we're coming.
Good
He is just going to climb straight up. He doesn't need to make a check because he's an Azza, and he can roll his attack. 17 plus 5 hits.
Yeah.
5 plus 3 is 8 plus a d6 fire damage is 8 plus 4. Total of 12 points of damage.
Cool.
I'm like that Galaxy Brain meme right now. The amount of maths I've had to do
wait,
today.
So can I wait? If he's just attacked me with melee, I've not had I've not had a melee attack in a whole
you
round.
can
so
uncanny dodge if you want and half it.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Okay, you take half damage then.
Cool. And yeah, there's nothing else I can actually really do to that. Cool.
Well, that's the end of his turn. And Sarah,
Worth
it's your
it.
turn now.
Use my
This guy is
hand as well.
prone next to you
Oh. Prone gives me advantage?
on melee attacks, yes.
Ooh, but I'm going to use Hunter's Mark, which gives
Okay.
me extra attack.
Yep, so you will deal an extra d6 of damage on this guy. If I'm assuming that's who you're marking.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool, and I'll use my longsword. Hopefully this will actually hit this time.
Okay.
Weapon.
Nat 20. Cool.
Yeah.
So, you rolled a 5, which is double to 10. Plus 5, so you do 15 points of damage to him. Plus, your Hunter's Mark is a d6, so roll that.
D6.
And you also double that, because it's technically a dice from that attack. So, that is 15 points of damage, plus 12 points of
27.
damage.
27.
27. This guy had a maximum hit points of 30, which was, you've already dealt 15 hit points to him. So he's very dead.
Good. And chopped him up.
Sliced.
Yeah, but you have melee attacked him, so you are going to take a d10 fire damage. You take 2 fire damage.
Oh, whoa.
As now there is
Ooh, woo.
only the one next to Ott and the ant next to everyone over there.
Try and
remaining.
tame the ant.
So, Taito's turn.
Taito, what do?
If Panther moves in 20 feet straight forward, I'm going to make him pounce.
Okay, sure.
Do a pounce, and then we bite him.
Do it wrong.
Mighty kitty. There you go.
Okay,
Where's my special dice gone? Damn it.
your special dice.
Oh, fuck. Advance? Oh, I swore on stream. Sorry. So there's that.
13, that's the damage you have to roll to see if you hit first.
20.
I believe it's a d20 plus 8. Hits.
And
Cool,
then,
13 damage. Thing's still alive.
So he does get the pounce effect, which is target must
Cheers.
succeed EC 12 strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
17 succeeds.
Does he? Okay. Oh yeah. Against my 19.
I thought you said it was a DC 12.
Oh right, yeah. That's Taito done.
Okay. Hamilton, it's up to you.
Right, I'm gonna stab him just like I stabbed the
Go
other one. I might use reckless attack as well, so
Okay,
I get
so you get advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
Do you want to use Great Weapon Master as well, or just attack him twice as you are?
I'm just reading what Great Weapon Master does again.
Minus 5 to
five
attack,
to the
but plus-
attack, plus 10 to damage.
Yeah.
So, less likely to hit, but insane damage if you do hit.
No,
Okay.
just reckless attack because I don't want to miss it because
2
Okay,
attacks
isn't
at
it?
advantage.
I think that will do enough damage. Does that mean I roll 4 then?
Yep. They will both hit for 13 and 16. Oh, sorry, 14 and 18 damage. This guy had 20 hit points, and that is the last enemy of the encounter. So describe your
Hey.
finishing blow to us.
Oh, it's not.
How do you want to do this in the words of Matt Mercer?
I'd be mad.
Damn, I can't teleport anymore.
Still the guy. behind
Yeah, you can. You can
Yeah,
do it
you
every
can.
turn.
I can do it every turn. Okay, then teleport above him and then stab him through the head like I did with the other one
With
Oh, that's a
your
cool one.
stabby axe.
with the stabby axe.
Okay.
Don't
I'm going to
question it.
rename that on your character sheet to stabby axe now.
Stabby axe.
Still a dude by me.
Oh,
yeah.
and before we move on as well, will I be able to go to where my javelins were and get them back?
Yes, yeah. You've
Okay, good.
told me that you want to, so now I can say, yeah, nothing is
Yeah, I
going to
wasn't-
stop you from doing that.
I wasn't sure if I'd missed my chance to get them.
As, yeah, in fact, no,
Hey.
there is still one more enemy. There is a dwarf who's very angry at Ot.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hiding in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see. him.
So, Yolia, it's your turn.
Ooh,
Skip go.
one enemy left.
Skip go.
Is
I
this guy
think
like looking up?
I'll
Rob's
make
legs?
sure I can get up to him,
Mhm.
and yeah, I'll just fucking beat the shit out of him.
Okay. Make your attacks. He has 5 hit points.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
Wait, you
Walk
take
up.
damage.
Oh,
You take 3 points of damage. It's already halved.
Do I take damage because I'm next to him?
Nope.
Oh.
Only the person who hits him with melee attacks.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought it was like a area, bit of a splash kind of thing. I don't know.
Yay!
It's just that his body is incredibly hot.
Ah.
And you killed all of them. You
Woo!
won.
Yay,
They
we
were
did it.
peaceful.
Thank God
They
no
were
one
innocent.
died and I'm
Imagine Nick's second
Whew,
character.
that was a
dies.
long fight.
Right. I'm going up here to get my javelins back.
Yep, you
Du-du-du,
collect both of your
du-du-du.
javelins.
They're a bit bloody, but they're okay.
Is
Yeah.
so are their bodies still there? Like,
Yes. Yeah, they don't vanish. They're-
Is it loot
they're-
time?
yeah, I was gonna say, can we search the body to see if we can find anything on them?
So there were, I believe, 9 of the dwarves. I don't remember now.
Yep.
Okay.
Something like
so
that.
each of them has a warhammer. I'm going to roll to see how many of them were broken when you killed them. 7 of them were broken. So there are 2 flaming warhammers, which are +1
Ooh.
magic weapons that deal fire damage.
When you say-
Damn,
when you
that's
say
wrong.
+1, what do you mean?
It means they have a magic bonus of 1. You get +1 on attack rolls and damage, same as all of your magic weapons.
So what are they again? What are they called? Fire hammers.
Yeah, like flaming warhammer, we'll call it.
Flaming warhammer. Okay, I'm just.
So yeah,
there's two
there
of
is
them.
2 of them.
So they're a +2 to hit, and what else? Sorry.
+1 to hit. It's a +1.
Oh, +1 to
They
hit,
are
and
+1 magic weapons that deal a D10 fire damage on a hit.
Are you taking them both?
Well, I mean, like, it's up to you guys. They are strength
I was just-
weapons.
I was just gonna
obviously.
say I've just put them in my inventory for now, just so like we've got them.
Oh, here we
If
go. We'll
no
never
one
see it
wants-
again. We'll never see any of this shit again.
They won't-
Oh.
Listen, I'm
Because everyone will forget that he's got them and he won't bring it back up.
Hey,
until I go
Logan.
to sell them.
Until you go to sell them, yeah.
Uh,
Okay, hold on a minute.
Hey Logan, I forgot about that strength potion that I took that I didn't take. I guess I took it in the end because I didn't take my strength off.
Okay,
So
I
that's-
guess you took it then.
Yeah.
It will wear off about now then.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Right, and was there anything else on
That
them?
sucks.
They are not wearing armor. Their skin is made out of metal.
Okay.
Oh, Taito
The
went now.
ants, you know what they are. You've actually fought them before. They're ant kegs. Taito is wearing armor made from their hide.
Ooh, we
Yes.
should skin them. No?
And anything else on them?
On the ant kegs?
Dwarfs.
No. Oh. No, actually, they just wearing simple clothes. Their armor class came from them being made out of metal.
So no money on them then, no?
They are not carrying wallets. You don't know what the currency here is here in the elemental plane of fire.
Okay. Right.
Or even if these people were being paid.
Yeah, that's a good point. They probably.
Wait, did we kill the slaves?
They said master, but that could mean either they work for the for whoever, or they're slaves. We'll go with the fact that because they were pretty well armed and armored by just being naturally armored, they're probably working for them, and they were servants rather than slaves. I don't think they would take slaves, just have a load of loose slaves on their own to use as a means of like a early warning system to find us. They just run off.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what I was thinking. If there was
going to
they
be
were,
any
they would have
slave, if there
probably
was going to
left
be any
halfway
slaves, there would
through.
be like someone controlling them all.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, with that, we know that in the north, there's probably where we got to go. As we could, after this battle, are there tracks still there going north?
Yes. You've already discovered these tracks, and you could follow them to the north. If you wish to.
I think that might probably be a safer option, and we go up there to rest, do a short rest, mainly just to get health back. I can get key points back, and just basically prepare ourselves for the palace. Probably better than doing it in the open, where we probably get points of exhaustion for however long we're here for.
To explain to me, where are you planning on resting?
Can we find any caverns?
Probably somewhere shaded,
Yeah.
so we're out of the heat, out of the direct heat of the sun. And I guess that'd probably be like the palace, right?
Yeah, as the two survivalists of the group, I would say either Yolya or Risu can make survival checks to try and find a shaded place.
Could we try that? Could we aid each other and give each other advantage, or give one of you?
One of you can give the other one advantage. I'll allow that.
Do you want to do it, so? So just roll twice and take the higher. Pretty good thing. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so between the two of you searching, you are able to find a decently shady spot where, like, you know, some ankhegs may have tunneled into the sandstone a bit, where you can take a short rest if you wish to.
Would that be a good place where we want people who don't have the fire resist?
It would be like off the road, and it would be at least cooler than like being directly under the hot sun. It's still like uncomfortably warm, but it's not so bad.
So they wouldn't take points of exhaustion if we decided to rest here for an hour?
I would not force you to make a Constitution saving throw on that now.
Okay. So is that good with it, people? We take a short rest, you spend some hit die, heal up, get, and I don't know if anyone is able to get
short rests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I've took quite a bit of damage. I know Ellen's took quite a bit of damage. It might help. Just make sure when we go into this next fight. I don't know when that'll be, but it's probably better than, you know, going in there on half health and just getting fucking obliterated.
Hey, do you guys need me to explain how to roll hit dice?
I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Nick, I'm just going to take control of your character sheet for a second, just for an example.
Page, is it? Yeah.
So it's core stats page. There's the hit dice section. For example, Nick, your hit dice is a D12. You can literally just click use next to it, and it roll the hit dice and heal you by your hit dice plus your Constitution modifier, and you can spend as many as you want up to the maximum that you have.
Wait, how many do we get then?
Wait, you can use as many as you want.
Your level is the maximum, so 11.
Oh, so I can roll 11 of them.
Mm-hmm. And you gain half of them back on a long rest.
This is on the core stats page.
Yep.
Wait, so how do we regain? Because like mine's, I'm pretty sure I've never touched the current amount of dice. I've
on a long
used
rest, so you will have maximum by now. You've had like 1 billion long rests since you last did this.
Right. I'll wait until everyone else is done, so that it's not
Rather
just
than it all getting mixed up.
Yeah.
Right, I need to
Don't worry, I
do
spied which one's mine was.
Actually, you know what? I can go into my
I'm
drawer
fully healed.
and get my own dice out.
Yeah, you can do. Remember to add your
Wow.
Constitution modifier with each
Oh,
roll.
yeah. I think I
That's
might
fine.
have dice as well. I might do it
I'm
as well.
basically at full health. I'm like 1 point off full.
Yeah, everyone's going to
Okay.
be full health by then anyway, right?
I should hope
No.
so.
Yeah.
I expended what 3 dice to get to full health.
So I can.
I rolled really well for my hit dice.
I can
What's it, Sarah?
roll.
2
Does it-
max hit 2 max, and then like
So, Sarah, because
7 and
you're
an 8.
rolling it through the thing, it's automatically adding your Constitution. So you just add the amount that you have rolled, and it saves to your hit points. That's how much
Okay,
you feel
how many dice can I roll?
up to your level, which is
Oh,
11.
11. Okay. 22.
I know the maths looks confusing when you hover over it. It's never done anything stupid, so we're going to assume it is doing the maths correctly.
I don't know why it's doing some weird math like that. Surely
I'll
it should
never
just be.
know.
Yay, full health.
Yeah, it's like the most convoluted maths.
I don't know
For
what
such a
floor
simple
means.
equation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1d10 plus floor 12 minus 10 over
What
2
does
equals
floor
6.
mean?
it's pretty
Yeah.
funny actually.
Yeah, I don't. We're good. Just take the number.
I like how it says 12 minus 10 over 2, and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what does that? Why 12 over minus
I
10? What's that mean?
Well, it's getting the right answer, so
Yeah. Whatever it's doing, it seems to work.
Yay.
It's never given us a stupid answer.
The thing is Nick's one for Hamilton is 18 minus 10 over 2.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
You
Yeah,
see,
so-
Nick is. Oh my god, how many?
slow down.
One sec.
Wait,
How many
how-
hit dice do you need to use? Seriously,
what?
Christ.
Dude, I'm at half health. I got fucking mullered in
I
that
went, down
attack.
I went to a third health and I managed to heal myself back up to near full on 3 hit dice.
Well,
You have
7.
more hit points than you, Smile.
I don't think Taito has this.
Also. No, Taito does. He will. Yeah.
2.
I believe I can check. Hang on. What his
Sorry, I
hit
used
point
5 hit
is.
dice. So 1, 2. Oh yeah, I used 5 hit
He
dice.
seems pretty low.
Yeah.
I
he
believe
got-
his
he
hit
got
dice
the
is
upper.
D8? Question
2, 3,
mark.
4, 5. 1, 2,
We're gonna
3,
say it's a
5,
D8
6.
for Taito.
I actually needed every single one of those rolls to get me to full health again.
All
My
11.
God.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, I didn't use 11 there. I only used 1.
So he
2,
doesn't have a
3,
Constitution
4,
modifier, so
5,
it's just D8s for
7,
Taito.
8.
By the way.
Does,
I had to use 8.
Does Taito not get to use the hit dice thing?
90.
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as in on the stats thing. on, like, the
No, he
character
doesn't.
sheet.
No, because he has an
wah, wah.
NPC character sheet.
128. Oh god, he needs it load.
Anyone who got
Ah,
like
he was down to
any
20
like
literally
resources
now.
on a short rest, get them back as well. Just so you know.
I believe basically everyone on the party gets their spells back on long rests. I don't know. I think Nick gets his rages back on a long rest, but he's only
Am I the only one who then benefited from getting their resources back? Then?
I think Matt gets his inspiration dice that he used on his flourish back. But Matt's never run out of inspiration before.
Damn, how many more do you need?
How many have you used so far? You only have 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Is he still not at full health after all
He
nine?
was down to 20 something before.
What the hell hit him?
60. He got
So-
hit like 4 times, one of which
Sorry,
was a nat
this is-
20.
Yeah, there you go.
This is a long rest, correct?
Short rest.
Sure.
It's
So
an
we don't.
hour.
Our spells don't get reset, do they?
No.
It's also
No.
the fact that I don't really want to lose our fire resistance that we've got. So we've used an hour plus however many rounds of combat plus the short rest, which is another hour. So that's 2 hours. We've only got 3 hours on that fire resist.
Yeah,
We probably will need. So I'd say we got what 3.5 hours maybe, Logan, by the time we hit the palace.
Sounds
Yeah,
fair.
2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds fair. You spent an hour walking. You've only spent a couple of minutes fighting, so you've used 2 hours. You've got 3 hours left. By the time you get to the palace, that may be another half
An hour. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. By the time we hit the palace, it's like 2.5 hours left on the on it. Okay.
Well, by the time you get to your destination,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. To the palace, not to the fight.
Yeah, the palace.
God knows what's.
24.
Right. Awesome.
I could change off the battle music, but honestly, I'm kind of vibing to it right now.
Kind of vibing as well. So
Seeing
we
as it's
all
10
we all
o'clock,
had a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say we go for like 10 more minutes just to get to the like
Yeah,
describe
of
what the
course.
palace is. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
I was gonna say the same thing, Matt. Don't worry.
Yeah, 10 more is okay.
So
I've got to finish
uh,
off some revision notes after this, so
Yeah.
What a nerd studying.
Well,
On a Friday too.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
probably
exactly.
gonna hang out, to be honest, for a bit.
Man, I could still go 2 more hours. Let's do this.
I can't.
If you wanted to
I
do it
know
on your
what's
own.
next, Alex, and I can't face it after this. That was a brutal combat for me, dude.
Listen, you're the one who decided to put in about 1 billion things.
Yeah. It wore down some of your resources, though.
Not me. I'm fine.
So, basically, you guys can, if you all are willing to, follow the tracks. It will take you, probably about another half an hour to follow these tracks, just because, like, it's not half an hour's travel, but it's slightly slower, stopping, looking where the tracks go, trying to find the tracks if you lose them. You're really only able to do this because you have 2 like experienced survivalists in the party, one of which is a ranger who has the favored enemy of elementals, which these guys technically are. However, they do lead you deeper into this sort of these plateaus get denser and denser until eventually you come to one particularly large, well-hidden plateau, within which is a large cave entrance. And it seems to narrow and go deeper underground.
Ooh.
Nah,
Looks like we've found the entrance, boys and
nah,
girls.
not about that.
What do you mean you're not about that? We've come this
Sarah
far.
remembers the last time you went into a cave, Hyakin died.
Listen. That was because we were a bit foolish. This time...
Wait, it was actually when we left the cave that I died. The cave was fine.
we did get
like
you guys did get
4 glyphs
smacked
of
up a
warding.
bit trying to get in.
The
Yeah.
last cave we were in was full of booby traps.
Yeah.
So
True. Be careful then.
maybe we
Or set the tank.
again check to see for traps or something like that might be smart, guys. Isn't that right? Shouldn't we check for traps, right?
What's a trap?
I kick up in the shin.
Ow.
Yeah, as
Full
a means
damage.
to-
Full,
Sorry, it was a reflex.
full damage. I'm a half.
No roll damage.
Oh,
I
ro-
won't. Don't worry.
Oh,
So
okay.
I kick you in the shin. Isn't that right? Should check for traps, right? And I keep kicking him until he realizes what I mean.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Get on with it, you dumbass.
Oh, wait, are we at the
That's what-
cave?
Yeah,
Fine.
you guys have followed the tracks to the cave.
Okay.
Wait, Art can check traps?
He's a
Yeah,
rogue.
he's a rogue. That's his whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what that's like what his character is built for.
Perception, right?
So it would be investigation or perception, whichever is better for you.
Oh wait. Yeah, investigation by a long shot.
Yeah, I was
25.
gonna say one of those you have a negative to.
Yeah.
Eef.
25. Okay. You would in fact find it's actually hidden by an illusion, so it's like you're like scattering stuff along the floor to like highlight if there is anything that is hidden there, and like it just falls through the floor. There appears to be a pit which is hidden by an illusion at the
God, it's
front
Team
of this
Rocket.
cave. When you are aware of this, you can very easily navigate around it.
See, it was a smart idea to check for these things. So, anything else?
That's the only trap you find with a 25.
I would have thought that it's probably the only trap then, being that 25 is a good roll.
You think?
Actually,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
because Istus made these traps and she rolled a 60. and all the other ones. That's right. She was the villain all along.
What?
Whoa. Anyway,
Monkey
so yeah,
food.
we can navigate around them. These. Is there any means of checking for any kind of arcane glyphs again?
Can
Anyone be
we-
able to do that?
Can we hear rumblings?
Make a perception check.
Guys, can you hear rumblings? Because I probably can't.
Yeah.
Hear rumbling?
With a 7, you are really hungry and your stomach keeps rumbling.
Wait, did you say hear rumblings?
Or feel.
1 second.
You get advantage on hearing, I know.
Thank you.
Wait, I can hear something or feel something.
Oh, 14.
Does anybody believe Hamilton?
I don't
You
believe
hear
it's
that?
maybe.
Hey, come on, I've helped you guys out. I'm making sure you're all still alive,
Those
right?
appear to be very small tremors. I think with a 21 in perception, you can probably guess that they're about the size of a couple more of those ant kegs, but not many.
Not many, he says.
I
Can-
think maybe we go into a bit more stealthily now and start trying to creep our way in and try not to
Okay.
alert anything.
Everybody.
Sarah, do you want to try and...
I could do my magic.
This would be a very good time for it.
I don't know why,
Is
but
it,
I've
are,
already.
we not in the hour still?
No, you had like 2.5 hours since you cast it the first time.
So, yeah.
Pass without a trace. Casting.
I don't know why, but I have a really bad feeling that down here might be more than
34.
just that.
So, everyone gets plus 10 to their stealth if they choose to roll it,
Okay, okay,
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
as
30
long as
cents.
they
30
stay
cents,
within 30 feet of Sarah.
Good thing that's a
Lovely.
good thing you're getting a plus 10 there, Nick.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility while we're at it.
Okay.
wait,
So you have advantage on your stealth as well, then,
Yeah, so I have mega advantage.
and you're invisible.
Yeah.
Would we be able to call it here in a bit? Because
I was about to say, like, with these checks, I think we call it here.
I've been sitting down for the last 14 or so hours. I don't
Yeah.
want to go for a run.
I said 10 minutes.
And-
It's been 10 minutes, and like you are now entering the dungeon crawl, which we're not gonna do today.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Right. Well, I was going to
Okay,
say,
who's
Rob, if
stretch
you want
your
me
legs?
to, I'm the perfect running buddy. You know, I'm really athletic, and I can, I can keep up if you need.
Are you up for
You can
running?
So
play with
anyway,
the bee
6
in the
miles.
park.
That's a 40 on a stealth check, damn.
Oh,
Ninja.
so yeah. With that, we will call it for this session. That I mean, I knew it was going to be a big combat. I'd hoped we would get through a bit faster than we did, but I kind of knew what that was going to be.
There's a lot of enemies.
Yeah, that was the big encounter at the beginning of like, hey, this guy has a lot of dudes, and you kind of need to deplete that number a bit.
So if we went with the original plan of just fucking off and leaving
Yeah.
them alone, would they have come back for the final fight?
Maybe you could have snuck past them, definitely. But
It might
if
have not, they might not have known
if
about
they
it.
had become alerted to your presence via any means, they would have tried to intercept you, yeah.
Erland
Or
trying
come
to
back if
fucking
they'd been told,
flute.
hey, the people are here. Yeah, they would have started coming back.
Erland and his
Fine.
flute.
Mhm.
I'm trying to be silent.
It was on his guitar, actually.
Oh,
It was
guitar,
a dot
was it?
flute.
Oh,
Yeah,
lute.
it's like a
not flute.
fantasy guitar.
Oh, right. I'm so annoyed that I wasted my Hell Giant strength potion. Like,
Uh-huh.
right after we went through the portal, I was like, "Oh yeah, I won't use it," and you even said, "Oh yeah, that's fine, we won't," and I didn't bother to change the item. in
Well,
my
as well,
inventory
I
with
was like,
strength.
well, you'll use it before combat, and then, like, you had time to prepare before combat.
Yeah,
So, like,
but I was,
as far as I'm concerned, it's, yeah, you drank it before the fight started.
yeah, I just wasn't planning on using it for this fight, but I guess I did. Never mind. What
The
a
thing is, like, I would be like, oh, don't worry about it, but that actually does, like, affect your attack rolls because
Oh,
your
yeah.
weapons are finesse. So it's like either strength or dex. So I believe it would have been using your strength since it would have been higher.